Okay. Looks like we are in business. Go live. Yeah, look like it's all working. What is this? Somebody's sharing something. Don't know what that is.
Good afternoon, Rajiv ji. I was trying to share, I think, a JPG file, but it looks like it's not allowed.
Yeah, can you please stop it? Because it's actually blocking my view.
Yeah.
Um, please stop the share. I am not sure what's going on here. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, let's get started, folks. Uh, in about 18 minutes, we'll close. Already, we have actually a bunch of people with their hands up. Jay Modi, 1 second, Jay Sab. I just want to make sure I'm looking at people in the order that they joined. Where is the view? Here is the view. Sort gallery by entry time. Yes. All right. It looks like we're all set. Jay Modi, Jay Sab, go ahead. How can I help you?
Hi, Rajiv ji. Thank you for the service. And um, basically, I was on my H1B grace period. I got offer in around first week of October, but they could not file due to shutdown. Right now, I'm on pending B2. Uh,
Mhm,
my passport is expiring in May 2026.
mhm.
So I was thinking that I might need to renew my passport because of the fact that if they deny my H1B change of status when my new law is filed, I might need to re-enter, right? So I also have a valid visa from a previous employer.
Right.
So should I renew my passport or
Yes.
should I wait? Or does my passport renewal has any impact with my H1B filing? Like when my new employer files for my H1B, does it matter if they are using my old passport or new passport, and if my passport is in the renewals process or not?
Yeah. So I think there is an expedited service available for passport renewal, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
use that, get your passport renewed, and it's a good idea to have it renewed. Typically, what they do is they will return the old passport, and you'll carry both passports, new and old. The old one will have your visa stamp, and the new one will have your new validity. Okay.
but so should I ask my new employer's lawyers to wait until my passport is renewed, or is it
No,
okay?
just tell them that you are renewing it.
But they will
Uh,
use my old passport for this whole
That's
filing,
okay.
right?
That's all right.
And in
That
the passport renewal application, they are asking for a valid proof of status in US. So
Mhm.
right now I'm on a pending B2. My grace period is over.
Yeah. Mhm.
So what is my valid proof of status? They accept valid visa as a proof of valid
You
document.
can, I don't practice on the Indian side, so I don't really know what they do. But having filed an application in a timely manner
Hmm.
uh, keeps you legal, although not in status. So you
Yes.
can share the fact that you have a receipt.
Okay, and they accept valid visa, so I
I
can.
no, I have no idea.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Yeah. And what happens if my B2 gets denied for some reason? Does it impact anything?
Yeah,
In
you have to leave the United States immediately,
Okay.
and then it becomes a question whether you are now subject to 100,000 or not. If you have a valid visa, I would argue that you're not subject to 100,000 because if you do a new petition, do
Mm-hmm.
a transfer, but use the old visa to come back and you should be okay. That would be my guess.
Got it. Got it. And what are the typical scenarios
You're
where
going to have to finish this up. So make it really just one last question, okay?
yeah. Okay. So if I want to review my B2 application, I have already filed it. Can I reach out to a form and pay some fees to just review my application to be sure that I have filed it correctly?
You can, but it's a little bit of a waste of money, I think,
Okay.
because not sure what we can do, even if you have, well, I guess we could always tell you to send something in. Did you file it online?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and reach out to frontdesk@immigration.com. One
Okay.
word,
Okay.
frontdesk@immigration.com. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
All the best, Jim. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Karthik ji, go ahead. Karthik Soma, go ahead.
Hi Rajiv ji. I'm currently on OPT EAD and my H1B was picked through the lottery from company A for a future employment and it is still under processing and I received an offer from company B. Can I take up the company B's offer? Would it be violating any laws or any immigration?
Well, are you on cap extension right now?
Oh no, this is my I'm actually on my first year of OPT and I did a change of status to H1.
Okay. So your question is ultimately you'll have to join the employer who did your H1B, right?
Yes, yes.
So your plan is to work with somebody else while the H1B is being processed?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I think that should be fine. I don't see any problem with it. Just discuss it with your DS. So that should be okay.
Oh, okay. But then I think I've asked you previously, sir, like that in case now as October 1st is passed, so in case my H1B gets approved tomorrow, so then won't I be violating the H1B? Like if I accept company B and my H1B is approved today, so my status is on H1B, right? So won't I be violating H1B rules?
Yeah. So of course you will not be allowed to work once you have received notice of H1B change of status. The problem is there is a latency built into the system. It isn't
Okay.
like you instantaneously get an approval notification.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So if
Okay.
you continued working and 3 days later you got a notice that says we approved your H1B a week back, that's not your problem.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
There's a
Okay.
latency in the system that nobody can really address. All right.
Okay. Okay, sir. So I'm not violating any
I don't
laws
think so.
and yeah, I can work for company B if my DSO is fine with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Thanks a
right.
lot, sir.
Welcome. NS, go ahead, please.
Yeah,
NS.
hello, Rajiv. So I was on H1B visa and got
Mhm,
laid off, and I filed my B2 application's change of status, and
mhm.
it is still in pending phase. So my question is that if I find another employer and they file for my H1B transfer, will I be like applicable to 100K fees, or how is it right now?
So you have a B2 pending, but old 60-day grace period is gone, right?
Yeah,
You were on
it's
H1B
going.
earlier.
Yes,
Hmm?
yeah. I have a visa, valid visa stamp.
Okay. So while the B2 is pending, a transfer cannot be filed, right? Or a transfer cannot be successfully filed.
Okay.
Unless you get your B2 approval, you are in between statuses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So the language of the proclamation clearly says if you ask for a change of status and it is denied, you will then be subject to the 100,000 fine. Makes no sense to me because another part of the proclamation says this does not apply to petitions that are already approved.
Yeah.
So therefore, there is a lot of confusion in the language. Now, what we are waiting for is a little bit more data, which will now start coming in because the government has reopened for our purposes.
Yeah.
So my answer to you is, at this point, there's no point in filing an H-1B transfer. You said you also have a visa stamp which is valid, right?
Yes, yeah.
That's an H-1B visa, right?
Yes, yeah.
So to make things even more interesting, the proclamation also says if you have a valid visa, it's okay. We won't consider that to be a problem. So if you're the adventurous type, you can actually just leave and go to USA, go to India. Sorry, I'm assuming you're from India.
Yeah.
Do an H-1B transfer and come back using the old visa and the new petition.
Okay,
Okay.
but for example, my B2 is still pending, so I can stay in the US for now, right? Until my B2 is pending.
Well, that is true. My problem is this. This is very complicated. I normally can't do that kind of detailed discussion here, but I think it's important for people to understand or be aware.
Yeah.
There's a section of law called 222G. G as in girl, not 221, 222G.
Okay.
222G says, if you stay in the United States, even one day beyond your I-94, all your visas are automatically canceled.
Okay.
Okay. Now, does 222G apply to you? Well, on one hand, no, because your I-94 is still valid.
Yeah.
Okay. However, your employer will revoke your H-1B. They have to. That's required by law, right?
Yeah.
That takes care of your I-94. It's dead and gone, right?
Okay.
Now, which law applies? How 222G applies? Why am I worried about 222G? I'm worried about it because if you leave the US and your visa is automatically canceled, you'll be subject to 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay. As it is, even the government is pretty confused about this. We are getting inconsistent statements from various government offices. Nobody really knows how to apply this. So, leaving aside all the legal complications, what should you do? Well, you have two choices. You can leave the US before your B2 is decided and come back using the old visa and the new approval. Okay, even that is not 100% safe. May or may not protect you. The other option is to wait until the B2 is decided. If the B2 is approved in your favor, then doing a B2 H1 conversion is easy.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are the variables that you are struggling with. I don't have a clear path for you.
But would you recommend to apply for F visa, like student visa?
The reason I have started thinking of F1 is the better option because you can do it premium processing. So that means you have your F1 approved right away. And when somebody wants to convert you back to H1B, it's much easier.
Like, can I apply for F1 visa still my B2 is pending?
You are right now, you're in suspense, right? So
Yeah.
you can't really do that.
So best option is to just wait for B2 decision and then see how it goes.
There are no good options, but B2 is one of the options. Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
All the best. Karthik Neogi ji, go ahead, Karthik.
Hey, good afternoon, sir. Thank you
Good
for.
afternoon.
So my question is around the automatic visa revalidation when traveling to Mexico. So right now I am working with a vendor on the roles of a vendor. They sponsor my H1B, but my project with the end client is getting over by 12th of November.
Okay.
And my travel plan is around the Thanksgiving, which is around 25th November. So my end client's project ends, but I'm wanting to. I may not have another project after that, but I'll still be in the roles of my vendor because I'll be doing some internal projects for them. So now, when I am traveling outside US, is there any complication with the automatic revalidation? Because the I-797 is still valid for 2028.
Well, there are several different things going on here. AVR has little to do typically with vendor and client and all that. But you still have to have maintained your status and come back to valid status, right? Now, a lot of things, there are too many moving parts for me to give you a good answer. You should talk to your lawyers. But if you are maintaining status and when you come back, you will be maintaining status. That's based upon the language of your H1B. Okay. If your work is within the parameters of the H1B as it was filed, you should have no issues. Okay. But if you're stepping outside the parameters of the H1B, you need an amendment. Okay. So this question can best be answered by your lawyers. My answer is, if you are maintaining status and when you come back, you'll be maintaining status as defined in your H1B, no problem. AVR should be easy.
Okay, but would they require like a client letter for me to get back in, like an end client letter?
That's very unusual. I've never heard of this.
Okay, so they'll just go by off of by I-797 and its validity?
you need to talk to your lawyers. Please don't neglect to do that. They know your case, they know what is going on. Discuss it with them. Okay.
Okay, understood. Thank you so much.
All the best. Vivek go ahead. Vivek.
Sir, thank you, sir. So, I was on F1 visa and my H1B cap gap petition was selected for year 25.
Mhm,
I have filed my STEM OPT extension on timely before my initial OPT get expired,
mhm,
and
mhm.
I was laid off before October 1st,
Okay.
2025. As a backup, I have filed H4 dependent on my wife's H1B.
And
Uh,
you, hold on, let me get this right. You were on F1 OPT. You
yes,
filed for H1B with change of status requested.
yes.
And what was the timing of your H4 filing?
H4 filing was just a month ago.
And you were laid off, right?
Yes.
When were you laid off?
Uh, so it was on 22nd of August.
That was a long time back then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You were laid off.
Yes.
Your H1B was filed, but that's not going anywhere, right?
So that's the next thing which I wanted to
Okay. So,
understand
so
that.
okay, forget about that for a moment.
Okay.
So you
So
filed H4. Hold on. You filed an H4
yes,
about couple of months later. So I'm assuming you filed it when you were still maintaining your OPT.
yes, that's right.
Around which month you said?
Around on October 19th of October.
Are you sure? See, what happens is when you file an H1B with a change of status requested,
Mm-hmm.
your service system is suspended.
Correct. So,
Okay.
so my DSO informed me that your service status will be changed once your change of status will be approved for H1 or H4.
No, no. Hold on one second.
Okay.
The process is once you file your H1B with change of status,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is approved or not, that is the problem with the system.
Okay.
They suspend your service. This is my understanding.
Okay.
And once they suspend it, they will restore it only if either the H1B is denied and you still have OPT left,
Mm-hmm.
or if they get formal notification of withdrawal.
Okay.
Problem is, formal notification of withdrawal takes a long time.
Got it.
So ultimately, people end up losing their OPT and losing their status.
Understood. So,
Okay.
so
So,
recent. Okay.
so what I was hoping for is that your H4 will become protective.
Yes.
And I'm no longer sure of that because first is your OPT suspended. So you need to talk with your DSO. Hey guys, I'll have to close the conference in about 30 more seconds because we have enough people already and enough people have their hand raised. So as usual, around 12:35 Eastern, I'll close the conference. So I think talk with your DSO and figure out whether your service is suspended. If it is
Uh,
suspended, yes.
so the next point is like last week I got a notification that my H1B was approved. And it's the start date is on 22nd of October.
Okay.
That's the reason I was, in little bit of confusion that what is my current status. I'm on H1B. Definitely my
Yeah.
F1 is gone
So
because
if
my
you
is informed.
hold on one second. Yeah, let me just stop this. Okay. So even if you ask the USCIS, they won't be able to tell you what is your current status
Okay.
because at best you are in authorized period of stay because you have an H4 pending.
Mm-hmm.
But what is going to be the status of that H4 after the H1B approval, but you don't have a job? Okay.
Yes.
So if I were to make an educated guess based upon everything I know, first of all, do you know if your employer is going to revoke your H1B?
They said that they will revoke, but there is no formal notification or communication from them.
But do they know when they are going to revoke it?
No.
Okay. So I am going to assume, and this is my best guess.
Mm-hmm.
Your approval was effective October 28th, right?
Yes, 27.
27th. So I would say starting 28th, you have a 60-day grace period
Okay,
because your current status is probably H1B.
got it.
Okay.
Got
Now,
it.
to protect yourself, should you file another H4 while the first one is still pending? That's the tricky part, that your H4 is still pending, but the H1B got approved. However, if the H4 gets approved later,
Mm-hmm.
then you should be on H4. You shouldn't have to file another one. So this is what I want you to do.
Okay.
I want you to get into communication with the USCIS.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the best thing is to do it through their system, whatever their system, EMMA, right?
Am I? Yes.
Their bot. Okay.
Yes.
Um, Go ahead and start a conversation and say, look, my H4 was filed. Before
Mm-hmm.
that, I was on OPT,
Mm-hmm.
but I was still on OPT when my H4 was filed.
Yes.
And now I have my H1B approval. Should I file the H4 again? And if they say no, I'm not saying that that's the correct answer, but at least you would have done everything you could to defend yourself. See, these days it has become very complicated because if people leave, they won't be able to come back. They may be subject to future 100,000 fine.
Right.
But people who are on H4 are much better protected. Even if everything goes wrong for you, you can
Mm-hmm.
just take a flight back to India, get an H4 visa stamp, and come back and then apply for change of status to H1B, arguing that my
Mm-hmm.
H1B was approved, so I am not subject to the lottery anymore. So
Got
you
it.
are okay as far as I can tell.
Got it. So
Okay.
if I get
What I am
any,
trying to do is for you not to have to travel at all. And for
okay,
that, get into a conversation with the USCIS.
perfect. So I will not travel. If I get any job right now, like in next 1 month, who's willing to transfer my H1B, will that work with the new employer as well?
What I would want you to do is travel to India, get your H4 visa stamp, and come back. Then apply for H4 to H1. Okay.
Okay. Uh, because
Yeah,
H4
I
visa
have to move.
stamp.
I have to go on to the next
Okay,
caller.
okay.
All the
Thank you.
best.
Thank you, sir.
Abhinav ji, go ahead, please. Abhinav. Nishita Philip. Nishita ji, go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Oh,
Am I
Abhinav.
audible?
Ha, Abhinav, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, thank you so much, first up. And
Mhm.
my initial OPT expires on January 30th of next year.
Okay.
And I'm currently working for a non-e-verified employer,
Okay.
but I do have an offer from an e-verified company.
Okay.
I'd like to stay with my current employer until my OPT ends, and then start with the new one on January 31st
Sure.
of next year.
Mhm.
So, can I file for my STEM OPT early using the new employer's I-983 and get
Um,
my STEM I-20?
when you say early, I don't think you can apply more than 90 days ahead of time.
Oh, I'm within that window right now because it's
Yeah, you
January
can apply.
30th. So,
You can apply. Now, the tricky question to which I don't have an answer is this. No doubt, you will be on OPT till the end of your OPT EAD.
yes,
Also, no doubt that you will have 180-day grace period to continue working.
correct.
Question is, where do you work? Should you be working for the e-verified employer, or should you be working for the, or can you continue working for the uh, OPT employer that you were working for? My guess, don't know for sure. My guess is that you will have to move over to the e-verified employer.
Yes,
My understanding is that once that 180-day grace period begins, you are considered to be actually already on the beginning of the a STEM OPT. And for STEM OPT, you need the e-verify.
correct.
That's
And
it.
another question is, if I file for STEM OPT with one e-verified employer, but my case is
Mhm.
still pending with the USCIS, can
Mhm.
I switch to another e-verified employer during that pending period? And if yes, what are the steps that I should be following?
Are you going to work for that employer, or are you going to work for the other employer?
If I get a new offer while while my application is pending with the USCIS, uh, Can I switch employers after already my application has been filed?
It's a little dangerous because technically you can, but it's dangerous in that you will upload the new 983, you will upload
Okay.
as unsolicited evidence the information of the new employer and the new employment. In between, if they have already adjudicated your STEM OPT, they will deny your STEM OPT because they can't find you in the old employer's employment
Okay.
record. Okay, that is the danger. So I would be careful if you are well into your STEM OPT period. It may not be a good idea to transfer. It may be better to just do a premium and then do the transfer once you have the approval.
Understood.
Okay.
And I was born in Abu Dhabi, and so I like once I filed for my STEM OPT, can I also begin a green card process simultaneously, or should I have to be waiting? What would that timeline look like?
Mm. That's a long question. Let it be addressed to your lawyers later. But let me just tell you, in theory, that is definitely a possibility. And
Understood.
sometimes, people tell you things, and I always ask them, यार बता रहे हो कि जला रहे हो? Okay,
Okay,
because आप अबू धाबी born हैं, you have a huge advantage. So,
correct.
so इसलिए वो बता रहे हो कि जला रहे हो वाली बात है. I think it's perfectly okay. If you want to read up a little bit more about it, go to Google my name, Economic Times, Rajiv S. Khanna, Economic Times. You'll
Okay,
come to my page. And one of the earliest articles I wrote about 3, 4 years ago was about applying for a green card while you're still on F1. And I discussed the complications and opportunities. Just make sure you read that. That information is still
yes,
still correct. Okay.
awesome. Thank you so much,
All
sir.
all the best.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
Nishita, you're welcome, sir. Nishita ji, अब क्या आपकी बारी?
Yes, good morning, sir. Thank you for doing this.
Is it Nishita or Nishita?
Nishita.
ठीक है, thank you. जी मैम.
Sir, my employers filed for H1B, and then actually I got laid off in July while the application was still pending. I started working for a different company on STEM OPT, but because they had not withdrawn the H1B application, my status automatically changed to H1B. But I'm still, so my current company, I was trying to convince them to do an H1B transfer, and they have agreed. So now my question to you is, what will be the complication now? Because my H1B transfer is technically from an inactive H1B to an active H1B, because I technically never worked with the company that filed with my H1B on H1B.
See, this is the way I look at these situations.
Mhm.
My first question is, whenever somebody presents a situation like this, was your H1B revoked before it was approved or after it was approved?
Sir, it was never revoked, and it
That's a
got.
good thing. That's a good thing, right? So, next question is, did you ever join the employer? And the answer is no, you did not join the employer.
On H1B, I did not, but I worked there on.
Correct.
Yes.
No, I got that. So, in my mind,
Yes.
somebody in your situation should argue, and it'll be a good argument, probably winnable, that says, look, the regulation only says I have to be admitted on H1B to get rid of the damn lottery problem.
Yes.
Okay. Admitted for people who are in the United States does not mean you have to go outside and come back. It actually means change of status.
Yes.
If I received my change of status, I'm admitted. And if I'm admitted, I'm out of the lottery. If I'm out of the lottery, you have to give me my transfer as long as I do it within 60 days grace period.
So I am on my 60 days grace period, and they are filing right now. They have agreed. I
I
just
think
want,
it will work.
sir, they were concerned about the Labor Department reaching out later and then asking maybe for RFV or something to prove that it's valid that I transfer. Do you think there'll be
The
a
Labor Department doesn't do that. USCIS does that.
Okay, USCIS. You
Okay.
think there will be a complication later?
That I'll have to be an astrologer for that. I can't prognosticate because I don't know what they are going to do. I can tell you whether your legal position is defensible or not, and I think it's defensible and even winnable.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Let me know how it goes. I would be most interested. Okay.
Yes, please. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
If anybody who's not connected with me on LinkedIn, feel free to do so. As long as your identity is verified, I usually connect back with people. All right.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Kalyanji, go ahead.
Hi Rajiv ji, I'm on day one CPT and I have a class this weekend, but due to the government shutdown, the flights are being cancelled. So, in case if there is a cancellation of my flight and unable to make it to the class, would it be a problem?
Yeah. So, if is it drivable? Is it close enough to drive?
No, I live in the East Coast and the class is on West Coast.
So it's drivable, but you'll have to be Columbus to get there.
Yeah. Yes.
Uh, no, I think, well, if it is beyond your control, nobody can question it. The only thing I would want to do is I would want to document somehow that flights were canceled. Maybe even get an email or a letter from the airline saying our flights are canceled and we can't really get you
Okay.
over there. Something like that. Something to just pack you up.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And talk with the school also and
Okay.
see what they want you to do. Can you take the classes, the same classes? Are they doing makeups for other students also? Because I'm sure there'll be other students in that situation.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Rajiv ji. Yes.
Yeah. So in other words,
Yeah.
you must in good faith try to attend the classes as best as you can. वो इंडिया वाला जो होता है ना, अरे छुट्टी हो गई आज मजा आ गया मजा ऐसा you have to try.
Yes.
So don't
Yes.
just party, right?
Yeah.
So, all
Thank you.
right.
Thank you,
All
Rajiv
the
ji.
best. All the best. Kash ji, go ahead. Kash or cash, not sure.
Hello.
आप काश हो कि कैश हो?
Cash.
Aha.
I wanted to ask, basically, I just got my H1B approved on September 10th. Basically, I started my new job at September 10th of 2025, and my approval was on 30th of September for H1B. I was changing a job, basically, and I wanted to travel to India, so I got an unpaid time off. Officially, I requested for
नहीं,
it.
एक सेकंड रुको. So you got your H1B approval, and did you
Hmm.
start working for that employer? Are you
Yeah, I
working for?
started working on September 10th on like AC21, whatever it's called.
Oh,
Basically, I've
hold on. I'm just a little confused. So you went through that a little quickly. Previously, you were on H1B and you did an H1B transfer.
yeah. So it was I did an H1B transfer. The notice date was September 3rd, and I
Okay.
started working September
Wait, wait,
10th.
wait, wait. Don't go beyond what I asked.
Okay.
So, so when did you get your H1B approval the first time?
It was in 2023.
So it's just an ongoing H1B. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did an H1B transfer. September 30th, you started working for this employer.
So September 10th, I started working.
Acha, did you get a couple of paychecks? You used AC21. As soon as you got the receipt, you started working.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a couple of paychecks?
Yeah, I had 3 paychecks.
Perfect. You have a visa stamp or do you need a visa?
I have a visa stamped, but the funny thing, what happened here was while I was trying to attempt a return on 31st,
Uh,
uh, at Abu Dhabi, my mistake, I took Abu Dhabi.
uh-huh.
At the port of entry, I was refused the visa, and they canceled the visa.
They said you're subject to 100,000.
No, they did not say that. They said because you cannot be unpaid during that time frame, and I said I requested for it, and my company does not have a paid policy.
They are
And
idiots, absolute and complete idiots. That is just not true. Okay, let's just go back to now. The question is, okay, you're dealing with idiots, but what do you do to get around this nonsense?
yes,
It's funny how they put these people in these positions of power where they can just stroke their pen and get you into all kinds of trouble. And
yeah.
they have zero training. This is just so annoying. Okay, so
So
now you are back in India, right?
yes, I'm back in India and I was given option to withdraw under INA 212A7A. I did a Google search and I said withdrawal is better than refusal or something. So I did the withdrawal.
मैं एक्चुअली माधवी जी की शक्ल देख रहा हूँ ऐनक लगा के बिकॉज आई वाज़न्ट श्योर आई वाज लुकिंग एट अ रियल पर्सन. हाय माधवी, गुड टू सी समबडीज फेस. अच्छा, तो काश दे डिडंट कैंसिल योर वीजा, राइट?
They canceled my visa, yes.
Oh, so that they canceled it without prejudice though, right?
Yeah, like no prejudice. Yeah.
So you
I
have
don't
to
know what.
apply for a visa again, that means.
Yes, I have to go to the embassy and apply again
Arey
and
yaar.
file a DS-60 again, I think.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, then your road is straightforward. You go apply for a visa. Uh, I don't think you should have any problem. Apply
Okay.
for a visa and come back, and this time don't go to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, so basically, I just wanted to know, like, is like basically, I only because my marriage was in November, and that's why I requested for the unpaid time off officially. And my company has a policy where they have not given, they don't have a paid time off for anyone. The sick in my payslip is zero, and the unpaid is unlimited, and something is unlimited. So there's no paid time off as a policy for anyone in the company. And so
Uh,
I,
Go to immigration.com, our
Mhm.
website,
Yeah,
and on the very top ribbon, there is Rajiv's blog. Okay.
yeah,
Um, Click on that. I wrote an article because this Abu Dhabi people were creating problems for anybody who went
hmm
for 30 days or more. And I pointed out, what the heck are you guys talking about? On an H1B, I can work anywhere. You are nobody to tell me I can't work from India. If I want to work from India for 2 years, I can. There
okay.
is actually a provision in the federal regulations that mentions something like an intermittent H1B.
hmm
I can actually get an H1B, work in USA for 3 days, work in India for 2 years, come back again for 3 days, or one day, or not at all. My H1B is still valid as long as I'm holding that job and getting paid my salary.
Yes, so but for the 15 days, I was not getting paid because I was taking the unpaid. But
Even
when I
that's okay. Even that's okay because under the Department of Labor regulations, the employer cannot tell you to take unpaid time off, but they
yes,
can accommodate your request to take time off.
yes, and basically I had a very legit request because I was moving houses, and I have proofs for that. Like I left my house in Chicago for that, and also I came back to India, and I was not here for over a month. I was
Okay,
just here for
let me cut
15
this short because I do need to go to other people. Let me tell you what you need to do. I think this is what you should do.
Okay.
Uh, Go ahead and get your lawyers to write up the law. A lot of the law is in that entry that I gave you. Go to
Mm-hmm.
my blog, take a copy of that. I have mentioned all the regulations. I think I've given links to the regulations also. Um, have your lawyers write a letter that explains your whole situation. You were going to get married. You requested time off. Department of Labor regulations actually allow you to take time off. Here
Mm-hmm.
is a copy of the regulations. Rest of
Mm-hmm.
it is USCIS. USCIS doesn't have any problem with it. In fact, the regulations allow me to do intermittent H1B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Put it all in one nice package and go back and apply for a visa. I think you'll be back without any problem.
Yeah, the one more thing, I because of this, I have another job offer paying like very high salary around
Okay.
200K
Now you are
something.
making things deliberately difficult.
Yeah, I don't know if that employer revokes. He said I don't want to go into this hassle and then cancel my visa. Then I had a secondary option. So so now one more question. I have a pay scale
I
like
don't
the
know what happens. Are you going to be subject to 100,000, not subject to 100,000? The proclamation
no
um,
even with
creates a lot.
100
Let me finish.
100K.
Let me finish. The proclamation creates a lot of confusion.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
I've been reading it every day and I'm still not sure what it says. It's only like 20 lines and I still don't know what they mean.
My employer said they'll pay for the 100K also.
फिर क्या problem है? Then
But
you go for.
I don't want to add that burden because eventually I'll be at a loss. That's why.
So I
So
think the right thing to do is to
Mhm.
come to the United States, get
Mhm.
the visa stamping, come to the United States. You can hire your own lawyer. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Okay. Come to the United States and then do an H1B transfer. That is the safest thing to do.
And what's the possibility I'll get my H1B visa stamped with the same lawyer,
Pretty
with the
good.
same,
Pretty
pretty
good.
good.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Rajiv.
You're welcome. All the best, Ji.
Yeah, and you've helped me before for my H1B transfer, my first company and everything. So thank you.
डांट तो नहीं रहे हैं मेरे को आप. I just
नहीं
want
नहीं,
to make all right.
I'm just happy. Thank you.
Okay. Well, good to talk to you. Take care. Bye bye. हाँ जी चुगताई साहब, go ahead. फज्जाद जी.
Yes, sir. So last time when I was laid off on H1B, I went to B2, but this time I lost the job, and my 60 days grace period is ending on coming Monday. So I'm planning to change my status to F2 because this time I'm married. So my question is, will my wife's I-140 petition, which she applied last month, will affect my F2 change of application because my name is in there as well? And should I explain that my wife's at EB2 NIW and F2 application where they ask that
No,
you
Farjad ji. How do you say your name? I've never heard that.
Farjad. Yeah, that's correct, Farjad.
Farjad. Okay. So the information that you give to the government should be accurate on the date you submitted the form. Okay, that's your responsibility. Later on, if the situation changes, unless there is a mechanism to update that information, you are not required to update it. And there is no mechanism for this.
Okay.
So you are fine just the way you are. Don't worry about it.
So I should not explain my wife's where they ask that you or any other person included
Will
in.
you explain
Okay.
there's no mechanism for it. That's what I said.
Right. Okay. My second question is, so in my travel history, where they showed that my last date of arrival in US was December 8th, but my I-94 saying that it's November 3rd, 2024, which was my actually previous date of arrival. So which date should I use? Which one is correct, December or the November?
You should always use that which is the truth. Okay.
So I-94, they actually didn't updated that on I-94.
So whatever the truth is, and what you can do is, before you do anything else, visit your Customs and Border Protection Deferred Inspection Office. Deferred Inspection Office. There's one in every airport in the country. Well, not every, all the big airports.
Right. Okay.
They also have them in other places. So you can go to cbp.gov, or you can just Google again. You can Bing or whatever they are calling these search engines, whichever one you like. Just search for CBP I-94 correction process.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good. And one last question.
Make
While
it the
my
very last, and I'll give you 15 seconds more to
yes.
wrap
So
up.
while my F2 is pending, can I apply for F1?
Because you're in between statuses, you won't get it. Might as well apply for an F1 premium processing once the F2 is approved. Might be easier.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
And you
Thank
can
you.
also
Thanks.
premium the F2. Another thing you can do is premium the F2 and then apply F1 regular because you can start going to school.
Right. Yeah. Because the classes are going to start in January. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much, sir.
All the best, Ji. Gautami ji, go ahead. Gautami ji.
Sorry,
Hi, Rajiv ji.
कोई दो बंदे बोल
yeah, it's Madhavi, Rajiv
हाँ,
ji.
Madhavi.
If you don't mind, can I just go ahead for like few seconds because I have another meeting just immediately. If you don't
I
mind.
don't usually do that, Madhavi ji, लेकिन क्योंकि आपने शक्ल दिखा दी तो yes, okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Namaste, Rajiv ji. Thank you for helping us through this. So the thing is, I'm on STEM OPT. Can I found a company now or join as a partner to start a company?
Yes.
Oh, I can do a business while working to a verified employer,
Oh, you're on STEM OPT, not OPT.
not OPT.
Would you still be supervising the company?
Definitely, I can take that role because I just wanted to start a business. I just wanted to have the
No,
passion.
no. Starting your own business as a majority stockholder may be difficult.
Okay.
Theoretically, it's possible, but don't do it. This administration is not tolerant of 1099 type situations. They want a genuine employer-employee relationship in most cases.
Oh, then I can be a partner or be an employee to that company, getting a equity.
You can have equity. I don't have any problem with that.
Uh-huh.
But you should be supervised by somebody and they should be able to fire you if necessary.
Oh, I can't be that owner kind of person or founder.
You can't be 100% owner. That would be a problem. I'm going to have to run now, Gautami. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Oh, sorry, not Gautami.
Madhavi. Yeah.
Madhavi. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. Gautami ji,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Hi, Rajiv ji. So I recently moved from F1 to F2 in July after my STEM OPT period. So I'm considering moving back to F1. So I have to submit a SOP for the processing, right? So what strong reason should I mention so that they would be convinced since I moved from F1 to F2 and again to F1?
No, you simply put in a cover letter that says, I would like to go to school full time. And F1 has, I wanted to convert to F1, just 4 lines. I don't think you have to give a reason. As long as you request it, meet all their requirements of what evidence they want. If they want something more, they can send you an RFE. I personally don't think it should be a problem.
Yeah, since I'm just moving back to F1, I thought the reason should be strong enough to get it
No,
approved.
no, if they send you an RFE, come and talk to me.
Sure,
Okay?
I will do that. So, I can hire a law firm in that case, right? Or
If you
just,
need to, yeah, if you need for an RFE also, you can hire people. Yeah.
uh, thank you, Rajiv ji.
You're
Yeah, that's
welcome. All the best. Ji. Bye-bye.
all. Bye.
SJ, go ahead, please. SJ.
Hi, sir. I'm in the process of changing employers. I'm on an H1B.
Mm.
I just wanted to understand, probably a frequently asked question, but I wanted to understand what are the risks of starting with the new employer just on the receipt notice?
Actually, the risk is diminished if the old employer still keeps the job open for you. So I don't know what kind of terms you're leaving on. There is a regulation that specifically says if an
Mm-hmm.
employee goes from employer X to employer Y, H1B to H1B, using
Mm-hmm.
AC21, which basically means I started working with a receipt.
Yeah.
If later on that H1B is denied, I can go back and start working for X again if the job is still open.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do premium processing with the new employer in any case. So
Mhm.
my old employer just needs to keep it open for like 15 business days after I
Yeah,
leave, right?
yeah, approximately. Well, unless you get an RFE and all.
Got it. So yeah, that was my question, sir. My name on my passport, it has the surname blank and the given name as my name. So it's
Mhm.
FNU and my name now. And sometimes, like my current employer's lawyers had messed it up, and I luckily found it out on my I-129 and had them fix it. So in case the new lawyers don't show me the I-129 and there's an error in my name, that's going to be an RFE, right?
Yeah, these are not very serious RFEs. Very easy to deal with. Not a big deal. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
All
Thank you,
the
sir.
best. You're welcome. Sunny ji, go ahead. Sunny.
Hi, sir.
Hello,
Uh,
sir.
can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
So, my wife filed for an amendment to move from Texas to Pennsylvania.
Hold
This,
on. Assuming that she's on H1B.
yes, she's on
Okay.
H1B, and she filed an amendment to move from Texas to Pennsylvania in July of 2024, and
Okay.
moved here like in August. And
Mhm.
after she filed the amendment, also after she joined, after that, like her company got acquired in 2024, and
Okay.
eventually pay stubs changed it to the new company from January of 2025. But
Mhm.
during this entire process, there is no progress in the previous amendment filed. So no amendment is filed for the company change in January.
Okay,
Uh,
hold on 1 second. So when there is a corporate takeover, um, H1B rules are very easygoing. They say as long as you are doing the same kind of business and have all the right licenses, etc., IP that is required, and the job description, location, etc., remain the same, you don't need to do an amendment.
Okay, great, sir. Okay. So, okay, then like the previous amendment that she filed for address change from Texas to Pennsylvania, it got an RFE in March of 2025. But her lawyers did not get the document, sir. And then eventually it changed into processing again in June again, and then it got a denial in August of 2025.
Okay.
Her attorneys did not get the denial letter also this time. After that,
Okay. This
what
this is Sunny. This is very complicated. In the old days, it would have been very easy to fix. In the days of proclamation, this is a lot more complicated than I can deal with here. I suggest you let your wife deal with her lawyers. Um, if there is still a leftover issue, you can come and ask me, but I won't be able to discuss the details of if this, then that kind of situation here. Okay.
Okay.
So this is complicated. I can't discuss it in the time that we have.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Thanks.
All the best. Pooja ji, pranam. Good to see another face. कैसे हो आप?
Hello, sir. Good morning. Thanks for
Not a
having
question
this.
yet. अभी आपका list में नाम देर में आएगा. I was just wanting to say hi. Sunny ji, go ahead. Sunny? Oh, Sunny तो हो गया ना. Deepa ji. Deepa, go ahead. Sunny यार हाथ नीचे कर लो भाई.
Hello, Rajiv sir. Thank you for your time today. I'm on H1. My husband is on H4 for a couple of years, and like usually in routine, when we renew our when I renew my H1, renew his H4 and his EAD. We did that last time. In November 2024, and his H4 and EAD was expiring like in March 2025. Now,
Okay.
everything got approved, H4, EAD, H1, and everything, but only the problem in EAD approval and EAD card, the dates were wrong. It was like only for 1 month duration. So, like March 12th to March 28th, only until 2025. So, we submitted the correction request, sent the old card back. They destroyed the old card in April 2025, but they just never issued the new card again. So I tried to reach out. I did some e-requests. And at that time, I was not aware. My lawyer did not say that my husband should stop working. But now she's saying that he should not have worked. And I was like, nobody. And I did not thought that much. I thought he's still on 540 days extension. But when this.
Let me stop you for a moment.
Right.
This is not a serious problem. It's not the end of the world.
Okay.
It can be corrected. So let's begin with that it can be corrected. Okay.
Right.
Now, what is the easiest way to correct this? The easiest way to correct it is to send him to India, let him get an H4 visa stamp and come back. But he doesn't have an H4 status problem, right? He just has an EAD problem.
Yeah. His H4 is still good with a 3 years validity until.
Then why don't you reapply the EAD? What is stopping you from doing that?
When we were we thought about reapplying EAD, but then we are like, oh, if we do the new one, that we will get out of our 540 days extension. So it is nice to wait for the correction request to come back and just get approved. So leaving the job was kind of.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, that is not something we can fix easily. But what you can do is see if you can contact your congressman's office. They're usually very helpful. Okay. Let me, where's the chat? I'll post here something for you.
Okay.
That's the link to a document I wrote a while back. I just posted the link. And here are the instructions to obtain assistance from your congressman. Talk to your congressman's office. One of the things you could do is you could apply for a replacement EAD.
Okay.
Google EAD receipt rule. Okay. And you'll get the information that if your EAD is lost, destroyed, never received, and you apply for a replacement, you can actually start working as soon as you get the receipt of the replacement. Okay. That might be one way to fix it. Now, the problem is he has worked without authorization for a few weeks, months, etc. Okay.
Right.
How do we fix that? And I think the best thing to do is, because in doing that, he might have invalidated his H4 status. Let's fix the status first. Does he have an H4 visa stamp on his passport?
No. This one, like last year he had, but not for this one.
Let him go to India, get an H4 visa stamp and come back. Okay. After that, apply for an EAD through the receipt rule and contact the congressman's office. I think his status needs to be regularized. Will they deny him H4 entry back into the US? I don't think so, especially if he's forthcoming and truthful about what happened. This is entirely understandable.
But only because of EAD dates were wrong. Why does he need to go out?
The problem is he technically worked without authorization. Okay. Now,
So you,
it is true that there was a miscommunication or a communication gap with your lawyers. Nevertheless, the classical interpretation of his status is he's out of status. Okay.
really?
I don't argue about the fairness of the law. I just tell you what the law is.
But even like, okay.
Ma'am, I'm going to have to move on. I've
Okay,
told you
please.
what I wanted you to hear. You may not like what I told you, but that is how
No,
it
no,
is.
no. Thank you for
You're
your
welcome.
time. Thank you.
Ji. Rohan ji, go ahead.
Yeah, hello Rajiv sir. I hope you're doing well.
All good, ji.
Yeah.
That's not you. Rohan,
Yes, sir. Yes.
आपसे
Hi.
पूछ
Sorry. Yeah. So
Sorry.
sir, I am on
There are two
H1.
Rohans also. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
अच्छा,
Okay.
ठीक है
So,
रोहन जी.
sir, my H1B got approved last year, uh, and I started working on H1B. Uh, my current position was impacted this Monday, uh, and then I am on like my employment ends on November 14th. Uh, that's
When
my.
does your I-94 expire, Rohan
It
ji?
expires on August 30, 2027.
Okay, you have plenty of time. You have 60-day grace period. Okay, keep
Correct.
going.
Right. So I'm exploring my options. I was thinking to go on B1, B2 first,
Yeah.
but before that, like before my H1B, I had my F1 expired. So I went on day one CPT. And then I had dropped from my courses when I got my H1B. So I still have some sort of education left there. So I'm confused between whether to take the B1, B2 route or F1 route again.
देखो भाई,
And
I prefer, if possible, to convert you to F1
okay.
because you can do it premium processing. That opens the door for you to convert back to H1B as soon as you get a job.
Okay.
ठीक है. Anything else?
Just one more question. Like, I was about to get married later in this year as well, and my partner has an H1. She doesn't have a green card filing yet, but can that be also an option to go do it early and go on to H4? Which one will
Yeah,
be?
I think it's a great option. You
Okay.
get married. I mean, I'm talking from the immigration angle. I don't know
Yeah.
about the marriage angle. वो आपका
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. No, from the immigration.
Yeah, from an immigration perspective, it's H4 is a far stronger visa than F1. तो H4 अगर हाथ में रहेगा तो you'll do a lot better. Go for it.
Okay, and just one last question. How about like what are the timelines? Should I like how soon I should do that? And if I go for H4, what is the timeline of getting approval and then start a job or something
So
like that?
first question is, do you want to go to India to get a visa stamp, or do you want to do an H4 conversion here?
Possibly conversion here.
Okay. So if you do an H4 conversion here or you do an F1, I always advise these days people to file as early as possible.
Okay, so I should not wait for like near to the 60 days. Okay, okay, makes sense.
All right. All the
Okay,
best.
thank you.
Bye-bye. Sumant ji, go ahead, please. Sumant. Sumant ji. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hi, sir.
Somebody
So,
said excuse me. लड़की की
Sorry.
आवाज में बोल रहा था.
Yes, yes. Hello, Rajiv ji. I cannot raise my hand, unfortunately. I just want to be in queue. I don't want to interrupt anyone, just letting you know, that's all.
आपका चलो, why don't I call on people towards the end? अभी तो अभी we still have
No
about
problem.
hey,
20, 30. एक second जी. We have a lot of people in the waiting room also. 33 hands are up so far. So we'll get to you in the next 45, 50 minutes.
No problem.
Sumant ji, go ahead.
hi, sir. I got my H1B in 2016. And then I was with a couple of employers. Now I have transferred my H1B to a different employer. My filing date was on September 17th, and I got approval on September 24th. Um, I'm I'm just curious. I need to travel to India, and a lot of people are saying in the proclamation they didn't mention anything regarding the transfer. They only said about amendment
Hold
and
on,
stuff.
hold on, hold on. It is true that they did not mention about the transfer, but we have empirical data. People have told us they've got the transfers approved. We have got transfers approved. if you wanted to be even safer, you could wait a few weeks. Let us see, as more data develops, we will know how these things will be treated. Personally, I think you'll be okay with the transfer because all of this happened within the United States.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is based upon a petition that started back in 2016.
Yeah.
So I think you'll be okay, but if you want to wait another few weeks, be cautious. You can. All right.
Okay. Okay. Just want to understand if they do ask anything in the port of entry for 100K or not. That was my question.
Yeah.
Do you still see,
So I
you
just
still,
gave you the answer. No? I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think it
yeah,
applies.
yeah,
I don't think it applies, but if you want to be even more sure, just wait a few
yeah.
weeks. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
All the best to you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Pranati ji, go ahead. Pranati,
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
I can. Go
Yeah,
ahead, please.
thank you so much for this. I have a quick question. So I am on my H1B right now, and my H1B is expiring in April of 2026. The problem is like my firm has applied, like they were starting perm process, but due to mass layoff of Americans, my attorney told them that they're not eligible to file for my I-140 anymore.
Okay, Pranati ji, 1 second. Just because there's been a layoff does not mean you're automatically not entitled to file POM. I don't know how competent your lawyers are. I'm sure they are competent. So the way it works is, let's say that we are doing your green card from Washington, D.C. But we have laid off people in California. That doesn't really count. Unless we have laid off people in California, in Washington, D.C., the fact that we've laid off people elsewhere doesn't count. Number one. Number two, the people that we have laid off should be such that they could actually qualify for your job. Okay. So if you are, let's say, a database administrator, okay, and we have laid off, let's say, secretaries, they don't qualify for your job. I don't have to worry
I
about
mean,
it.
they have laid out equal level position people, and the thing is,
Then they can't file for 6 months.
yeah, they can't file for 6 months. Yeah, that's what they said. And without my knowledge, my company has withdrawn my application. So the thing is, like right now, I'm out of time. I'm aware of it. So what will be the other options? I was
Hold
thinking
on.
of.
Are your 6 years over? Is that part of the
Yeah,
problem?
yeah. That's the part of the problem. The
So
other
F1,
option,
F1 CPT back to school.
I was thinking like F1, and again, one of my friend was suggesting me that even if I'm converting into F1 visa from the spring intake, and I can still apply for a second round of H1B and the coming 2026 lottery system, is that still available?
No, you'll have to go outside USA for 1 year.
Oh, okay. So for 1 year, so if I'm on F1 and I'm here for a year, then I'm not eligible to
Doesn't
apply
matter.
for.
You have to be physically outside the US.
Oh, so I'm not eligible for the second H1 round.
Yep. It's like Ram Banvas. Ram could not change status. He had to go outside.
Okay, so to that,
Jungle mein.
my company has a sub branch in Abu Dhabi too. I was also talking about L1 option.
That is a great option. Especially if you are a managerial executive level employee, man, I love that option. It's such a clean green card, clean L1A, a perfect option. If you have that option, the only thing I would recommend is make sure that your lawyers take a look at your proposed job in Abu Dhabi and your job that will be given to you when you come back after 1 year. If they bless both jobs as good enough for L1A, B1C, perfect solution.
I think I'll be for L1B, not L1A, because I'm not
L1B
eligible.
is a lousy visa. I hate it.
Okay, so so what are my options right now? What is the best situation?
Not too many options.
Yeah.
If you want to work from outside the US, you're okay with it. What you will do is you will go and see L1Bs are not guaranteed. They are very iffy visas.
Okay.
So if you come back on L1B, you can keep applying for H1B every year, lottery.
Yeah.
That would be the right thing.
That's the question I have. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Good.
And also, another thing you can do is have your employer start your perm as soon as they can.
Okay.
When the perm reaches a certain level of maturity, you can actually come back using that perm for H1B extension beyond 6 years without doing your 1 year banvas on L1B.
Oh, okay. But they did withdraw my application. That's what my
Yeah,
HR
start it
told.
again. फिर क्या? Start it again.
So they can start the process after 6 months, right? Like of the layoff thing. So For the December, they're out of 6 months. Like 6 month time is over, so they can
But
start
they can start the prevailing wage even now. That's going to take 7 months.
LCA, right? Yeah. So we cannot use the previous LCA that we already have in
No.
hand. No, okay, we need to put new
All right.
application. Okay, that works.
All the best, Ji. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Krishna, I think it's Krishna. Krishna, go ahead, please. No, Krishna. Himanshu ji, go ahead. Oh,
Good
Krishna
afternoon,
ji, go
sir.
ahead. Himanshu ji, 1 second. Krishna has appeared. Krishna ji, go ahead.
Yeah, happy Guru Purab, sir. Thank you
Aapko
for.
bhi, sir, aapko bhi. Thank you.
Rajiv ji, my question is that jab Canadian citizens, when their H-1B gets approved through USCIS, then is it when the Canadians are in Canada, right? I'm asking. So for them, do they seek counselor, port of entry, or pre-flight inspection? I assume no counselor. I'm not sure. Does the port of entry notification is needed for them?
It's a pre-flight inspection.
Okay, pre-flight inspection.
Because they don't get visa stamping.
Right. So then this 100,000 will be subjected.
Who knows? I don't think it should be.
Okay. Because I kind of came across one RFE, someone's RFE, it was somewhere, and there it said, looks like that in that USCIS note to that person that your petition was filed on or after effective date of proclamation. Your petition is seeking counselor, port of entry, or pre-flight inspection. Accordingly, the payment of 100,000 is
In
required.
that case, it would. Okay. Because then they would fall under the proclamation. Okay. But if you had applied earlier, the fact that you have consular notification wouldn't matter because you're allowed to enter anyway, and your H-1B was filed before September 21st, 2025. But if it is filed after, it definitely comes under the language of the proclamation, from what I can see.
Okay, so I think.
But hold on.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Rajiv ji.
Canadians have so many options. Come on a TN, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months later, convert to H-1B in USA.
Yeah, the thing is, मेरा basically I-140 EB-1B पे अप्रूव हुआ था last
अरे
year.
ट्राई तो करो, TN तो फिर भी शायद मिल जाएगा.
अच्छा.
And if your wife wants to invest 100,000, 150,000 somewhere in a business, both of you come on E2 and you get E2 work authorization and you can convert to, or you can directly go to green card from there.
ओके ओके या वो ऑप्शन तो नहीं है. तो बेसिकली ये जो उसमें दो कंडीशन उन्होंने लिखी थी, वन इज द पेमेंट और गिव अस द एविडेंस ऑफ एक्सेप्शन 100 ऑफ बाय सेक्रेटरी ऑफ होमलैंड. तो ये जॉब है, इट्स इन अ फार्मास्यूटिकल इन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, सो कैन दैट बी यूटिलाइज्ड?
No. National interest exemption is a process yet quite untested. I know of a couple of lawyers who have applied for them, no response yet. So there are certain requirements. If you look at the proclamation or the clarification of the proclamation, it tells you what you need to prove to get an exemption. It's not easy. Very, very difficult.
Okay. So I'm PhD. I think maybe the O1 might be the better other option, I guess, then.
Yes. O1 is a great option.
Okay, और फिर status change बाद में करो. Okay, all right. So basically, pre-flight inspection is applicable for Canadian.
That's what I think.
जब H1 approve होता है USCIS.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. But again, I could be wrong. We've never really considered this. We know that Canadians get their H-1B, they don't need a visa, they just come into the US. Is it a pre-flight inspection? I guess so. That's what I think.
Okay, yeah.
But don't take my word for it. I could be absolutely wrong. I haven't double checked it, but I think that's what it is.
USCIS के call center को पूछ के, do you think I can verify if they say?
CBP को call करो.
Okay.
Because they are the one who do the inspection.
अच्छा, okay. Like a
and
peace
they actually
breach.
they actually pick up their phones.
हाँ, right. Peace breach and ambassador breach ऐसे number पे.
Yep.
ठीक है. Thank you.
All the best. Himanshu ji, go ahead.
Right. Thank you so much, Rajiv ji, for this. I have a question.
First of all, thank you for showing your face. It's good to see a human being. All right,
Thank
sir.
you.
Tell
So
me.
in 2023, I moved from F1 to H1B.
Mhm.
and I'm still working right now, and my PWT is also approved. अभी labor market कर रहे हैं वो test.
Mm.
My question is, if I were to change roles internally, does that need a new refiling of PWT? Because the role is still going to be customer facing, but with more responsibilities. So will that require a new filing?
See, typically, the smart thing whenever you do a perm-based application for somebody from a backed up country like India,
Hmm.
it's a good idea to think 10 years ahead.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what you do today, tell me what you'll be doing in 10 years from now. And then
Yeah.
apply for that job.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, every time you substantially change your job, that old green card is gone. You have to start the new green card. Okay. You
Okay.
carry the priority date of the old one, which is
Hmm.
really the most important thing. And your lawyers love you because every 3 years you're doing a new perm application.
Right.
It's excellent for us, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for that. And that's the way I would handle it. I would say, look, unless you can prove, and of course, prove is it's a state of mind that you have to prove that you're willing to take that old job, and
Mhm.
your employer says it's okay to take the old job. What you should do is you should start a new green card from the very beginning. But if you
Okay.
can take the old job, complete it all the way to I-140 stage, so you
Hmm.
have your perm,
Right.
your priority date.
Right.
Then start a second green card.
Okay.
Transfer the priority date from the old one. But this time, start a green card that's 3, 4, 5, 6 years down the line. The
Okay.
job should be looking 4, 5, 6 years down the line.
But basically, if it's still the same customer facing role, more responsibilities, they will
कस्टमर
need.
कस्टमर फेसिंग तो दरबान से लेके सीईओ तक है.
Right.
What does
Right.
that mean, right?
Okay.
So it is not enough to say customer facing. The jobs, if they are different,
Right.
they require a different treatment.
Got it. Okay. And then
See if you can proceed all the way to I-140 so that you preserve your priority date.
on my current role. Okay.
No, you can take the other role. If you
Okay.
can, in good faith, say, I'll take back the old role,
Yeah.
you can proceed all the way to I-140 and then start a new green card.
Okay. So this is the confusion I have. When you say take back the old role,
Okay,
go to the
let me
new.
give you an example.
Yeah.
Let's say my job was, for which the green card was being done, was sales engineer.
Okay.
Okay. Then I got promoted to, let's say, sales manager.
Right.
I can take that job of a sales manager. I'll do
Hmm.
an H-1B amendment to make sure I'm in compliance with the H-1B rules.
Hmm.
And I would proceed to sales engineer all the way to I-140. And I
Right.
will say that, look, because green card is so important, I'll take this job if I have to.
Okay. Got it.
I'll make my promotion temporary. And the
Hmm.
employer says, yeah, that's fine with us.
Okay.
Based upon that intention,
Hmm.
you can proceed all the way to I-140.
Okay. Got it.
I-140 approve ho jata premium.
Hmm.
Then you start a second green card.
Okay. For that sales manager.
Now remember, there's nothing stopping you from starting the prevailing wage for the new job anytime you want. You don't
Okay.
have to wait till the I-140.
Got it. समझ गया.
ठीक है?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
And stop taking promotions. You can't get a green card like that.
Double-edged sword.
No, I think what you should be looking to is next 6, 7, 8 years, where are you going to be, and then do a green card for that job.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
All the best, Ji.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Tarun Ji, go ahead, Tarun.
Hello, sir. So I'm currently on my H-1B, and then I'll be heading home for my visa stamping in a couple of weeks from today. But then
Okay.
2 years ago, I had a F1 visa rejection, but then was subsequently approved an F1 visa the
Okay,
next time. So
stop. Zero problem. None of this is an
nothing at
issue.
all. So there's nothing that I could possibly question about too.
Have a great trip.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much. That's all.
All the best. Bhanuji, go ahead. Bhanuji, go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon, Rajiv sir.
Good
Thank,
afternoon, Ji.
yeah, thanks for doing this. I'm on H1B. I got terminated on October 15th. It's been like 20 days. I have few interviews lined up, but I believe it will take more time. So I need extra time apart from that 60-day period. So, in your opinion, what is the best way to proceed? I am looking for like a month or two buffer.
My first preference is something like an H4. Second preference is maybe a student visa if you're going to go to school. Third is B1, B2.
Okay. Mm, yeah, I do have follow-up questions on that. Maybe I'll somehow. Is it possibly like privately talk with you?
Yeah, of course. That's how we make a living, sir.
Okay. And best way to reach out to you would be?
Just drop me an email with your questions, help@immigration.com. I'll set up a call. Just say, Rajiv, set up a call for us. I'll forward it to our gang. They'll reach out to you and find the right time for both of us.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Harsha ji, go ahead. Harsha. Rohan. Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Harsha ji.
Rajiv ji.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
sorry. So there's one couple of questions. It's slightly different from the ongoing topics.
Sure.
So I already have a GC green card, which was given to me sometime early this
Again,
year.
one of those guys, bata rahe ho ke jala rahe ho? You know,
No, not
people hate you
I know.
here. I just
I
want you to
waited
know
for
you
नहीं
are very unpopular.
15 साल wait किया है तो obviously I have
अच्छा,
got through my own
I have
pain.
to
So
share this with the people. 1989 पे
yeah.
मेरा जब ग्रीन कार्ड हुआ था, from the day you file to the day you get it in hand was 6 months. अब मैं ये जला रहा हूँ, आपको बता नहीं रहा हूँ.
No, definitely. I know that those ages were different, but after 2008, it completely changed. I
So you
totally
got your
understand your
green card,
perspective.
then what happened? Tell me that.
So the category on the green card, right? So basically, what we filed was for EB3, and unfortunately, USCIS has approved it in EB2. We never filed a tub or anything,
One
either
second.
from myself
One
or
second. Do you remember if your EB3 category was current when your green card was approved?
both EB3 and EB2 categories were current. I
This is
had
a minor issue. This is a very
okay,
minor.
okay.
Because all you need to do is you need to contact the USCIS say, यार तुम लोगों ने गलती करी है. I shouldn't have to pay for it. I shouldn't have to file form I-9,
Mhm.
I-90. Just correct this, please.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay.
If you Google USCIS typographical correction, there is a form for it and a process for it online.
Understood. Okay, that's perfect.
All the
I'll take
best.
care of it. One quick as question.
Yeah.
I left my company after getting my green card within a month. Is that okay? I know some
देखो
people
ऐसा
say
है,
6 months and all
this is
those
another
things.
thing frequently asked question for everybody here.
Mhm.
So the question is, can I leave my company right after I get my green card approval? My answer is yes. I'll tell you why. What is important is on the date you filed your 485, you had the intention to stay with the company on an indefinite basis. Permanent तो इस दुनिया में कुछ भी नहीं.
Mm,
Indefinite equals permanent. What does
got
it
it.
mean? I'm not leaving next month or the month after. I have no plans. But once I filed the 485, then I have to wait till the time I get the green card approval. On that date, it should be my intention to stay with them on an ongoing basis. But 15 days later, I got a great job offer. Satya Nirala called me and says, man, I need you. Ajao. Can I leave? Yes, of course. Because the situation changed after my green card was approved.
Understood.
Okay.
Thank you, Rajiv ji. Appreciate
All
it.
the best. You're welcome. Rohanji, welcome. This time you are back. Rohan Kumar Deepak something. Deepak Devare.
Yeah, hello. I hope you are doing good, sir.
I am doing very well. Thank you. Good to see your face, sir.
Yes, yes. So my question is about I want to travel to India for my sister's wedding. It's
Mhm.
from November 70 to December 23.
Mm,
And
less than a month.
yeah, it's no, not
But
less than, it's more than month. It's like 35 days.
35 days. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
My
yes.
mathematics is not my forte. Okay.
Yeah.
So which status are you on right now?
I'm on F1 status. I'm doing masters in Northeastern University, Boston.
Would the university allow you to take that much time off? Or is it during vacations, holidays?
Actually, right now I'm doing an internship at a company which is in New York, which is remotely.
Are you on OPT?
Yeah, not on OPT, on CPT.
Then you'll have to do reduced course load, right?
Yeah, I have one course left, which is from January to March. So my
Mm.
I-20 is valid till April 6, 2026. So is it
Okay.
safe to travel?
Well, theoretically, yes. So I'll just post something again in the chat
Okay.
for everyone. Just give me 1 second if I can find where the damn chat is. Here it is. Okay, let's see if it all fits here. Whatever. Why is it not? I can't seem to be. Oh, new chat. Okay, got it. Search by, but I don't want to do everyone. Okay, got it. Here we go. I hope it all fits here. Yes. Just read the message I posted. So far, I've not heard anything disastrous for students. Okay, so read this, keep this with you, take a printout.
Okay.
Talk with your DSO, make sure your I-20 is endorsed for international travel, and make sure that it's okay for you to take this much time off in the middle of a training. Okay, because if
Okay.
that internship is a part of your CPT,
Yeah.
there is an issue. And I've known people whose entries got denied for that long at periods. Okay.
Okay.
So talk with your DSO, and if there's something you don't understand, come back and talk to me.
Okay. The thing you posted is not, I cannot see in the chat.
Whoa, sorry. I think it went to the waiting room participants. All
Yeah.
the people in the wait. Sorry, everyone in the meeting. My bad. That should be visible, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
Thank you,
just take
sir.
that with. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Have a
Bye.
good trip, sir. Urvish Patel. Patel's up. Go ahead.
Hello, Rajivji.
Hello, sir.
So, I was on my H1B grace period. Um, I wanted to know uh, how my current pending B2 will affect my H1B transfer. I had the offer last month, but they could not file LCA because of shutdown. Now I'm on pending B2, so technically an authorized stay, but out of status. So, uh, what are my odds of a successful H1B transfer from old employer to new employer?
Okay, so you were on H1B, you got laid off, 60-day grace period is over. Hi, Anupamji. Good to see another face. Going back to you, Urvishji, you were on H1B, you got laid off, you filed for a B1, B2, 60-day grace period is over. Now somebody has filed an H1B transfer, correct?
They have just filed LCA this week.
But this is past your 60 days though.
Yes, yes.
Here is what you do. Along with your H1B, attach a detailed letter from your lawyer or from you that says, look, we would have filed earlier if the government had not been closed. I'm assuming that's the case, right?
Yes, yes.
And USCIS has publicly said, it's on their policy statement, that if somebody was not able to file their H1B because the government was closed down, they'll consider that failure to file in a timely manner excusable. They call it circumstances beyond your control. Okay. That means even though the B2 is pending, they might be able to give you an H1B status.
Okay. And lawyer said that they will ask yourselves to adjudicate B2 before my H1B. So,
That's unlikely. They used to do that. They don't do that anymore. But tell your lawyer that there is actually a policy statement that says they'll consider this late filing to be circumstances beyond our control.
okay, got it. And my
They
old
can do both.
employer,
They can ask for early B2 adjudication as well as excuse.
okay, but my current presence in US will not hamper my existing valid visa, right? Because they will not revoke my visa because I'm in US even after my 60 days.
You mean visa stamp?
Yes.
You could have a problem with section 222G as in girl. Not
Okay.
221G, 222G. Okay. But 222G applies when your I-94 is expired. And I would argue your I-94 from the old H1B is still okay, right?
Yes, yes. And
So
how do I know if my old employer has revoked my H1B? Because on
I
USCIS case status,
I would I would say the revocation has no impact on 222G. That's what I would argue, but I don't know how it's going to play out. So to answer your question, is there a possibility of a problem? Sure. Is it likely? I don't think so.
Okay, got it. And just a quick follow-up question. I have got an offer from employer two right now. I might prefer joining employer two. Should I tell them about employer one filing LCA, or I mean, I'll
वो
prefer visa
बता
shifting
रहे हो
before
कि
employer
जला
two.
रहे हो लोग नौकरियां ढूंढ रहे हो आप दो दो रख के बैठे okay
Yes, sir.
so Urvish ji, the problem is whenever you file an H1B, one of the questions asked is the last H1B approved. If the H1B is not approved, there is no form that I can think of that requires you to answer any question about another H1B.
Okay,
ठीक
got it. Yeah,
है
thank you.
all the best जी
Yeah. Should employer two's LCA being affected by employer one's LCA, or they can start
no
LCA in parallel? Okay.
no crossover, totally different.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
All the best. Rushikesh ji, go ahead. Rushikesh Jalkote.
Hello, Rajiv ji. So,
कैसे
my wife was already talking to you on LinkedIn regarding this.
Hmm.
Currently, मैं F1 STEM OPT पे हूँ and it ends on May 2026. And we had applied for her F1 visa, which got denied twice, and was
Oh yeah,
given a
yeah. I remember talking to her. Yeah.
yeah. The situation is we are planning to apply for an F2. So, what all things we should consider? Like, is it a red flag to apply for that?
Well, you see, I'm assuming her F1 was denied on 214B grounds, right?
Yeah.
So 214B says, we don't believe that you're going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same problem for F2, right? So if the government wanted to make it a big issue, they could deny her F2 on the same basis on which they denied her F1.
Mm-hmm.
What can you do about it? Pray.
Got
There
it.
isn't anything you can really do about it. इसमें कोई दंड बैठक नहीं कर सकते आपके पहलवान बन के चले जाओ. There's really no preparation in this.
Okay. Also, second thing was since she was applying for F1 earlier, which was more like study and career based, now it's F2 where she can't work as well. So, how do we show that the transition, like all of a sudden you have a different motive in life, like no more career oriented and just a dependent?
No, I don't even know if I would argue that. I would always tell the truth, whatever my intention is.
Mm-hmm.
सत्यमेव जयते sir. Don't try to create a story. जो भी
Okay.
सच है वही बोलिए.
Good. Because 2 and 4B is a very standard thing, right? Because she has two
It's
questions.
just
What
214B is given because they don't like the color of your shirt.
Okay, yeah, that's what. So I don't know what was the reason to reject or denied. So
I'll tell you, young, single, maybe a gap in the F1 in the student status. Was
mhm.
she working when she applied for F1?
Yeah, she was. She has a 6 years experience in
So
India.
she has three negatives against her.
Okay,
So getting F1 is unlikely.
got it. Sure thing.
Um,
Yeah, thank you.
all the best, ji.
Yeah.
Akshat ji, go ahead, please.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thank you for doing this.
Otherwise, क्या बात है? Pooja, nice trend, yaar. I think you guys, two of you started it. हाँ जी, अक्षत जी.
So I am currently on H1B and I have been laid off effective 14th November.
Okay.
And I also have an I-140 approved application.
Mhm.
My wife is currently on F1 visa.
One quick question.
Mhm.
Has the I-140 been approved for more than 180 days?
Yes, it was
Fine.
approved last year. Yeah.
Keep going. बहुत बढ़िया. That's perfect. What else?
So I am thinking of two options. One is the B2, the other one is the F2. My 60 days are yet to start.
F2 premium processing.
So, sir, इसमें like would it be a problem because F2 is a non-immigrant intent and I-140 is immigrant intent. So
B2 is also non-immigrant intent by.
yeah, so like मतलब कुछ problem है उसमें
See, the reason I like B2 premium, अगर वो cancel भी कर देते हैं, you still have time left to file a B1 B2.
Okay, so F2 premium is a better option because it has premium option as well and faster processing. And the other question that I had was कि जब like in case of new employer when they start filing for my I-140 with the current priority date, right?
They can't. Is your I-140 under NIW, EB1A or EB1B?
EB2.
EB2. They have to start perm all over again.
Okay. So even if I have the priority date.
Priority date तो आपको मिल जाएगी.
हाँ,
They
right,
have to
right.
start the perm all over again.
Right. But priority date जो है वो रहेगी, but they would have to start the process all over
Priority
again.
date आपकी हमेशा से वही रहेगी. Even if you
Correct.
file a case 10 years down the line.
Right. So my question is कि like what documents do I need from my current employer apart from the approved application?
Just the
I-140
I-140
approval.
approval notice.
So
Copy
एक
of
form 9089 is that required or?
I like to keep copies of everything if I can. Employers don't like to part with the 9089, but they might give you the part that has your information. Or what to carry the priority date, you actually need nothing, but having an I-140 approval is enough.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay.
All
Thank
the
you so
best.
much. Rajiv. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rajiv ji, I have a very similar question, just one question after this.
बदमाशी श्रेया लाइन में से निकल के अच्छा
It's okay if you don't want to address it right now. That's totally fine
यार
too.
इतने प्यार से पूछ हाँ बोलो क्या प्रॉब्लम.
Currently on H1B, have been working for 3 years. Extension, they have applied already, but I just got laid off yesterday. So, trying to understand if I should go to B2 visa or F1 visa, and in either situations, when should I apply? Like right now, my
F1 as quickly as possible.
F1 as quickly as possible. B2 visa, you won't recommend? Okay,
All
got
right.
it.
All
Okay,
the
thank you.
best. Dipti Manji, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv ji. How are you?
Good ji,
Good
how
to
are
see you.
you?
Sir, I have two questions here. I am in 485 EAD, pending for the last 5 years, as usual. So there are a lot of things going on in my present organization. So I'm just proactively asking that if I lose my job, so is there a timeline like H1B had 60 days, right? For
Oh, एक
485
second.
EADs?
Dipti Manji. Somehow, I think Diptiman, in my mind, there is Shaktiman. Okay, so
बहुत जनों ने बताया. Anyways, no problem.
so going up, I think I'm very fond of reading comics. That's kind of coming out. Okay, तो देखो ऐसा है कि जो 60-day grace period है ना, that doesn't operate in vacuum. It is 60 days or the time remaining on your I-94, whichever is shorter.
Okay,
ठीक है.
so this is for 485 EAD guys also.
नहीं, जो 485 EAD है उनका थोड़ा different है track. They have other choice.
Because मेरा 2030 तक मेरा और मेरा wife का for EAD is valid. So we got
So
it.
then you are sitting pretty. Your I-140 is approved.
Yeah.
Your 485 is pending more than 180 days.
हाँ, 2020 में approve हुआ है. So it's pending more than 5 years now.
So you can actually, so let's say, heaven forbid, you got laid off today. Okay. And you decided, यार बहुत काम कर लिया. Let's for 3-4 months just sit at home, do nothing. Can you do that? Sure. Can you do it for 6 months? Sure. Can you do it for 1 year? Sure. Can you work at a gas station? Sure. Can you drive an Uber? Sure. But when the government asks for it, you should either have a job that is same or similar to the green card job, or a job offer that is same or similar to your job.
So the day my file is getting adjudicated, right?
When they send an RFE.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now, interesting thing is, you can actually start your own business as long as you are doing the job that is same or similar. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're an SAP consultant.
Okay.
Okay. Your wife has an EAD, you have an EAD. You start a company called, I don't know, let's call it some rather unknown name, Microsoft Inc. Okay. You start a company. Your wife is not only the boss of you at home, now she's the boss of you at work.
Okay.
So if you do your job as a software engineer or software developer, which was your role for the green card, and you're not doing anything other than that, even that arrangement could work for you.
But someone has to issue me a 485J, right? I mean, my wife can issue that?
No, your company can issue. The 485J is issued by your company, signed by her.
बट मैंने सुना है कि बहुत सारे वेरिफिकेशन होता है अगर ऐसे अगर सिचुएशन है तो
Look, I'm telling you, push comes to shove. It's not my favorite option,
ओके
but could you make it work? Absolutely.
ओके ओके ओके
अगर और कुछ नहीं होता तो ये ऑप्शन है. So for you, things are a little different. So you could at least do even you could even do AC21 portability to another job, and
राइट
that too only when you are asked to show it.
ओके ओके सर वन मोर क्वेश्चन सॉरी in our situation say for example I move out of US to a different country in pending 485 status, right?
Mhm.
And I want to come back after 5 years. ये मतलब how does it work? Will my green card application valid or not valid? I know
Okay, one
PG
sec.
is valid.
Diptimanji, a second. Hey guys, those who cannot read your raise your hands. After I'm done with this round of the raised hands, about 20 more people, 21 people total. I'll ask for people who are left over. So because we closed the conference early enough, we actually have room to accommodate more people who are already here. Don't worry about it. I'll ask for people whose time is left over. Just grab a cup of tea, chill out. We'll come to it. Dipti Manji, if you leave the United States, as long as you have left it and you come back within the duration of your advance parole,
Okay.
the green card can go on, right?
और उसके बाहर
Then your green card is done, gone, over.
okay so I'm kind of formally denying that I do not want to continue.
Well, your 485 is gone
Okay.
because you overstayed.
Uh-huh.
And if the 485 is gone, you can't apply again because you don't have that job which you started off with.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right.
So then I have to apply for a new job. They have to apply for farm. I mean, the full process starts again.
That's right.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, sir.
All the best, Ji.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
You're welcome, sir. Devakar Ji, go ahead. Devakar Reddy.
Hello, Rajiv ji.
Another face. Very nice. Hello, sir.
Yeah, so I have a situation like I discussed this with you earlier. So my son's he was an F2, and during my own transfer, they did not file for change of status, and many things happened. And we applied for change of status using Nung Pro Trunk. They gave a NOID, so we decided to go out and get a F2 O3 stamping and come back. That's all done. Now, so USA has officially denied the petition. Do we have to do anything, or it just abandoned by default?
He's already taken care of. He went
Yeah.
out, got an O3 visa, and came back.
Okay, that's one thing. Now, second thing is since I'm on O1, it's an agent-based petition. If I have to change jobs, I know that I have to write a new petition to SAS and all those things. But what happens to my existing one? Do I have to, like, what's the process to
Are
withdraw?
you still going to use an agent, or are you? What
I
kind
do
of
not know that.
profession? What is your profession?
No, I'm a software engineer.
Okay.
But I just thought like maybe I'll have a little more flexibility if I go with agent, and that's how it happened. Now I understood that it's a little risky compared to normal employer sponsored O1. So
I don't think so. I think it's a lot less risky to go to an employer sponsored O1. Go for it.
okay. Now the thing is like because the previous consulate the consul which helped me with my O1 had this issues. They've missed my dependents and all that. We had a little bit of issue, so I do not want to go through them again. And that's how the communication with my agent and me going to be. So I don't want to go through that route. So I want to
I just want to
altogether.
make one thing clear. I usually don't take agent-based O1s for jobs that don't usually require agents.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly
I
what I'm
think
trying to do.
because when I look at the language of the law, I feel that at some point government is going to start denying these cases.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm a little uncomfortable filing these cases. I just don't think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, so next time when I'm going to file my change, I don't want to go through agent, but the thing is like I want to know.
We'll be happy to take your case. We'll be
Yeah,
happy
I
to.
just want to know like what in case if I go for the next company and they file for my O1 as the petitioner, the new company, what happens to my old one? How do I notify or like what is the process for that?
No, once you do a change of O1 to O1, the
Okay.
old one becomes defunct. I don't think you have to do anything about it.
Oh, it's not like I'll have a concurrent by default or like. Okay, understood.
All right.
Yeah,
All
thank
the
you.
best. Nachiket ji, go ahead. Nachiket. Rupinder Vardi or Virdi, I think. Rupinder ji,
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Sorry, I
I
was mute.
can. Ha, Nachiket ji, go ahead.
Uh, I hope you can see me as well.
I
Hello.
can see
Uh,
face. Yes, sir.
yes.
Go ahead.
I'm in my office. Sorry, I may speak slowly, but
No.
uh, I just got the notification like my immigration manager informed that they will not be filing for my. I'm on day one CPT, by the way. And I am doing a PhD on day one CPT. And my office told me that they will not put my name in the lottery process for the next year because they think that I would need $100,000 if my lottery gets selected. And I explained them about the proclamation. They were already aware. We work with a very large law firm. So she said that the change of status component which is mentioned, I told if I get selected I should be qualified for changing status from F1 to H1B because I'm inside the United States
That
currently.
is absolutely correct. There are very few things about the proclamation are clear. People like you are not subject to 100,000 is very clear.
Right. So I told her that my application will be filed inside of the United States. I will be going for a change of status, not a consular process, and I am will not be traveling during any time long like
So
any
what is,
future.
how
So
can
they
I
are
help
saying.
you?
So
Yeah.
she say. So she is basically said that the lawyers currently have given interpretation like you need to have change of status is not for someone who is a new H1B applicant because I never held H1B in my life. She basically said if you had an
Wait,
H1B before.
that makes absolutely no sense.
Exactly. Okay.
Almost 70% of H1Bs are F1 to H1. If their
Right.
interpretation is true, none of these F1 would qualify.
Exactly. Which are in the United States right now. Job bhi ruke hue hai. So their interpretation is like I should even if I am a change of status from
उन
H1
लोग को
F1.
बोलो क्या कुछ खाया पिया है क्या दिख रहा नहीं मतलब कुछ खा पी के बैठे हो क्या दिख this is just ridiculous. Nobody interprets it like that. Just tell your law firm to get a second opinion or your company to get a second opinion.
Okay. I was thinking if I can hire a lawyer by myself
You
and give
cannot.
that.
It is the employer's petition. You cannot hire a lawyer.
No. Give that interpretation saying this is what other people are interpreting. Please check yours again.
You can get a legal opinion, although I think it's a bit of an overkill, but yeah, you can.
Okay. So in this scenario, if they say that we are not gonna do it, we don't have legal a
You can't
direction
make
to go forward.
you can't make your employer do the H1. If they don't want to, they don't want to. You can't do anything about that.
Okay. Okay. Got it. But according to the current interpretation, that doesn't apply to me. I am right in understanding. If I change jobs and go to another employer, they should be able to file for my H1B without any fees if it gets selected. Correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
All the best. Rupinder ji, are you there? Rupinder Vardi?
Yeah. Hi, सत श्री अकाल जी. How are you?
ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਚਾਲ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੋ
सब ठीक है. गुरप्रीत दी बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ.
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਜੀ
Thank you so much. I have 2-3 questions quickly. I'll go through it. One is that my wife entered with AP and it got some 1 year expiry date on that AP, right? And after that, it get expired and we are in United States. Still,
That's
it's
fine.
valid. It doesn't matter, right?
Still valid, yeah. Not at
Okay,
all.
that's good. Second is I am right now on adjustment of status, advanced parole and EAD, and we got a RFE with the asking some request for medical examination, which I'll go through it. I think it has a 2 year validity. After that, I'll go through it. Second
Actually,
is
I think those that are filed by after 23 don't even expire.
yes, that's right. But it was before 23, so that's why I think I didn't fall that bucket, so I have to do
That's
that
not a
again.
big deal. You can
So
do it.
second one is they are asking for the birth certificate for my wife, where in back in 1980s early they used to give the issue with the handwritten in
No,
English and stamp.
see, the Indian Birth Registration Act, I think, came into being in 1971.
Hmm.
So all the birth registrations after all the births after 1971 are registered.
Yeah, everything is registered. But what they mention is that in the RFE, they ask that the stamp, the registrar's stamp is not clear enough, that they should verify that, okay, this has been issued by the registrar.
Okay.
So,
One
what is the
second,
alternative option?
Rupinder ji, isn't there an online version of that available? Because
No, I tried it. Actually, I didn't find it.
so I would say the easiest thing is just get a local lawyer, pay them a few
In
$100s.
India, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll try to get this from MCD, but just in case, if I'm not, then I'll find out the lawyer and get that done through. Okay. The other one is that I got that immigration parole fee notice,
It
which
doesn't
is
apply to 485.
2 hours. Okay, that's good. The last one is that EAD rule, which is applied. I do not fall luckily in that bucket because I sent that for renewal on 6th of October. But I just wanted to check with you if this 540-day extension doesn't apply on me, right? I
Well,
mean, it applies on me, sorry,
you are not subject to the restriction
subject to the
because that's what
restrictions,
on
right? Right.
October 30th and onwards. So
How does it works? Like if it gets expired, let's say, for example, the expiry is in January or February, then what does it happen after that?
a receipt and a copy of the old EAD along with the receipt should see it.
Receipt should work on that until I get a regular approval, right? Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Srishti ji, go ahead. Srishti.
Thank you, sir. Just wanted to say I love your sense of humor. We need more people like you.
I have nothing else. That's all I have.
No, definitely during such tough times, I think it really lifts up our mood.
अरे यार टाइम आते जाते रहते हैं क्या इनकी रिपब्लिकन्स की कितनी पिटाई हुई है इलेक्शंस में so things will change, don't worry.
No, I really hope so. So I have a question. So I was on H1, got laid off, applied for B1, but got another offer. But because of government shutdown, we really could not file. The LCA was not certified. Applied for my B2 extension. LCA is certified. Now my next step should be that should I like withdraw like B2?
Right. So what you should do is talk to your lawyers. Tell them, please make a case that it is your policy to forgive late filings which were late because of the government closure. Okay. So give me an H1B, even though I am in between statuses. And
No, I'm not an in-between status. I applied for my B2 extension before my B1.
पर अप्रूव तो नहीं हुआ ना अभी वो
नहीं पेंडिंग है.
So you're in between.
हाँ, okay.
Pending का मतलब हो गया in between, right? So just tell them, okay, please make a case that give me the status, even though I'm in between statuses. And that's one request. If not that, the second request is please approve my B2. They don't usually do that. Please approve my B2 as a part of my H1B first. And the third request is if you're not going to do that and you're going to give my change of status to H1B, please consider my B2 to be withdrawn.
Okay.
So 3 requests. 1, excuse my being late and withdraw my B2 if you are going to excuse it and give me my H1B here.
Okay.
Second, if you can adjudicate the B2 first and then H1B, then we don't have to worry about anything. And third, my B2 is automatically withdrawn if you are going to actually the first and the third request are about the same. So I would just say 2 things. If you are going to approve my B2 because of circumstances beyond my H1 beyond my control, then give me my H1B and withdraw my B2. And secondly, if you can't do that, approve my B2, then approve my H1B.
Okay. And that's adjudicated usually like simultaneously जब वो approve करता है तो?
Under Biden administration, yes. Under Trump, no.
Okay, got it. And just one more thing, sir. Whenever I go back to India, to get a stamp, because मेरे पास पुरानी company का stamp था, whenever I come back, will there be like the 100K fee applied to me?
No.
Okay, got it. Because I already have the stamp, right?
Because you have a change of status within the United States also.
Okay. But still, even when I'm going back to India to get a stamp, still I would not be at the port of entry subjected.
You should not have an issue, no.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, ma'am. All the best. Mamidi ji, go ahead, Mamidi.
Hello, Rajivji. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Thanks for doing the call.
My pleasure.
I am currently on F1 STEM OPT visa, and I have my last H1B attempt next year. And my current role is a hybrid role, 4 days in person and 1 day remote. And So there's a speculation going around regarding the H1B wage levels next year. I'm wondering if I should ask my employer to make my current role remote and
But
move to a.
remember one thing, that is only applicable to people applying for lotteries, right? So when you apply for lottery, that's when you have to worry about it.
Okay.
If you are on OPT, STEM OPT, any of the other statuses, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So I am. So next year is my last H1B lottery attempt.
We don't know what the next year's lottery is going to look like.
So
it's November already. The lottery has to be done around March, right? December, January, February. They don't have enough time to change the rules. I don't think so.
Okay. So just in case, is it a safe side for me to take the role remote and then move to a location where my wage level will fall under level 4? Is that a good idea? Do you think so?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. That's all. I just was wondering if it's okay to move to a location.
I don't think we have enough time to start a new lottery system altogether.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All the best, Ji.
Thank you.
Nayanji, go ahead. Nayanji. Nayan.
Yes, sorry. I was just doing something else. My service record was terminated, and then another school agreed to accept the terminated record. I was doing day one CPT, but my contract ended, then there were some issues. It's a long story. I can't get into the details of it, but the new school asked for I-539, I-797. There were like bunch of steps, and then they said that I have to apply for it as soon as possible for the reinstatement.
Nayanji, that means you applied for a reinstatement.
I'm guessing that's my option, most viable option at this moment.
Yeah.
So,
It looks like they're asking for you to reinstate.
is that like I-539? Is it something which we need to take care of? It's like new DSO. I mean, I'm all confused
Yeah,
on that.
no, basically what happens is the new DSO issues you an I-20, you apply for an I-539, request reinstatement, if I remember correctly, because our team takes care of all the details. I know the process, but I don't remember exactly what forms are filed. I believe it's an I-539. I-20 is sent. You give a detailed explanation how you fell out of status inadvertently, not because you were doing something wrong. As long as you file within 5 months of being out of status, you can continue going to school.
Okay. And that's also another day one CPD. Is that like a red flag? Because eventually I want to transfer to a school where it's not like this. Like I had my job, so that's why I transferred to day one CPD to continue working. But I wanted to genuinely apply for like a PhD program where I don't have to kind of depend, okay, I'm doing this because I need
Yeah.
work
So
authorization.
your DSO should be able to guide you exactly what steps you have to take. Do you have an F1 visa stamp on your passport?
I do, yeah.
When does that
But it's
expire now?
expired. It's expired
Oh, it's
already.
expired. Okay. Then other than doing the reinstatement within USA, which takes a long time, or going back to your home country. Are you from India?
Yes.
Okay. Going back to your home country, applying for an F1 visa, coming back, which is extremely risky in my opinion. So
Yeah.
then F1 change of reinstatement within the US is the only option.
Okay, and I cannot convince any employer to give my name for H1B lottery when all this fiasco is going on.
No, they
Can
can.
they
They still
can?
might be. They still, because it doesn't cost that much to put you in the lottery, right?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Got it.
All the best.
Pretty much it. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Shivam Goyal. Shivam ji, go ahead.
Rajiv, sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I'm on H1B right now and planning to go to India for about 7 weeks starting in Jan 2026 till February or so for my marriage. And I wanted to ask, like, if it is safe to stay outside US for more than 30 days while being on H1B, because I'm hearing people are
No,
like not getting
we are
H1B.
Our clients have done it. And if you go to our website, immigration.com, and go to the very top ribbon, you'll see a link to Rajiv's blogs. Third or fourth entry talks about it in detail, along with citations to all the regulations. You may want to take that to your lawyers and get them to write a letter just to support your entry.
Okay, thank you. I will do that. And another one I have is I was able to survive this layoff round at Amazon, but we are expecting more in January, right? So let's say if I get laid off while being in India, so and Amazon does keep you on payroll, I think for 2 or 3 months or so. So what time I should be back to India without going to through this uncertainty of this 100K proclamation and everything?
So there is a lot of weirdness in this.
Mm.
Somebody asked the USCIS, look, will I have 60-day grace period if I get terminated while I'm outside the US?
Mm.
They said, no, you will not have 60-day grace period unless you can make it back. And if you make it back, you'll have 60-day grace period. That makes no sense to me.
Right.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
idea is if CBP lets you in, okay, we'll give you 60-day grace period.
And even
That's
if
the
like
answer.
Amazon is, sorry to cut you off. Please go ahead.
No, that's the answer. I mean, it's a weird answer, but that's all I can do for you.
Okay. And one last question I have. So, my fiance is in Canada right now, and she's on work permit, and she already has US tourist visa with her, right? So, and if she wants to keep her that contract basis job, and then she wants to be here in US in February, so what should be the best visa? Is it tourist or H4?
But she's just coming to visit, right?
So we are getting married in February, so and we
Then,
are thinking,
then H4 is the better option because H4 is very difficult to refuse entry to or even the visa stamping.
and then she can still keep working as a contract basis in Canada itself, right?
Oh, absolutely. Because H4 doesn't require her to come, it allows her to come.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Anytime, Shivanji. Sasi, go ahead, Sasi.
Hello, sir. Let me thank you for actually providing this service.
My
It's
pleasure.
actually helpful for people like me. So my situation is that I was on STEM OPT, which is valid till December 2026, and I got my H1 approved this year, and it's approved on October 4th. But then I got laid off on October 20. So my company
But
usually,
hold on, Sasi, that means you got some paychecks, right? 1 or 2 paychecks.
yeah, I got two paychecks, like October 15th and October 30, but
Good.
they did not deduct FICA taxes from the
Oh, I
paychecks.
think you wrote to me, right?
Yes, on LinkedIn I approached, but I still have
Yeah.
some follow-up questions, so I
Yeah.
came here.
Okay. So normally what happens is they deduct FICA, and the only time there's an exemption is if you're on OPT.
Yes.
Okay, because OPT students are not subject to FICA if they don't want to be. All right. I'm not a tax expert, but that's my understanding. Now, the fact that they did not deduct your FICA, my next question would be, were they deducting it earlier from all the other paychecks?
No, no.
So that's the normal process. Okay. They should have deducted because you were on H1B for those two pay periods.
Yes.
Okay. So you can go back and tell them that, look, you guys need to change your pay slips. They should issue uh, another paycheck deducting the FICA, both the employer side and the employee side.
Okay, but will that tells me that I'm active on H1 status right now? Because I reached
No.
out to another employer and they said
You
you might not
should
be active.
assume, you should assume very conservatively that your 60-day grace period started the day after you stopped working.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I have one more question.
All
So,
right.
since I have STEM OPT till December 2026, I got a notification from Service Portal that they will close it on April 2026. So, do I have still have a chance to go back to STEM OPT?
That's very no, because you got a change of status.
Okay.
All
Okay, got
right.
it. And
All
if
right. Ma'am,
just
you're gonna have to make it really
okay,
quick.
last question. So, if I change it to B2 or H1 transfer, will this payroll situation affect it or
Yeah, yeah, it can because technically they did not give you your wages. Wages require tax deductions.
okay.
All
Okay.
right.
got it. That's all I have. Thank you
All
very
the
much,
best.
sir.
You're welcome. Pooja ji, Pooja G, Pooja D.
Hello,
ये
sir.
D,
Thanks for having the.
क्या ये D company है? What is going on here?
No, it's for Dave, my surname. Hello, sir. So my question is about H-1B transfer.
Mhm.
I got laid off back in July, and then I was doing the H-1B transfer, but between that, I had to come back to India because of family emergencies. And then my new employer filed the premium processing, and LCA was approved. But then USCIS requested for the 100K proclamation fee, and because of that, my new employer revoked my job offer. So I wanted to
Are you
learn, like,
back in the US? Or are you still in India?
I am still in India.
Hmm.
My petition was filed when I was in India, so that's why I got the 100K proclamation fee request.
So when you were in India and they did a change of status or they did a transfer for you, they got a 100K request.
Yes. Yep.
Single or married, ma'am?
Single.
Smart move, but not a good immigration situation. See, this proclamation is in effect till September of next year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Unless it gets smacked down in one of the lawsuits. Two lawsuits are going on against it right now.
Yeah.
One from the US Chamber of Commerce and the other one from the Association of American Professors. Right?
Yeah.
Unless you can come back to the United States in some other status and then do a change of status, you can have 100,000 problem. Unless come September things go okay for us, or one of the lawsuits works.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that mean that the lawsuit will go on a pause anytime,
I don't know what they are
maybe
going to
next
do.
year?
I haven't
Yeah.
kept track of. I'm surprised they've not applied for a TRO so far, or they might have and they might not have gotten it. I don't know what's going on in the lawsuits, but there's no positive development that I'm aware of. You don't have too many options, Pujaji.
Yeah.
Return on another status, wait for September, or wait for the lawsuits. There's no fourth option that I can think of. Are you one of those very smart people with 10,000 publications, etc.?
No. No.
Neither am I. So, okay, because we could have thought of something like an O1 visa.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you, those are pretty much the options, Pujaji, or to kuch nahi.
Okay, and if I come on H4, for example, the another visa, uh, does that uh, does that keep my H1B on the side, so
That
that I
works.
can do the H1B transfer?
If you come back on H4
Yeah.
and you get another job, you can do H4 to H1B transfer without the 100,000.
Okay, so my H1B will still be valid even though I'll have the H4.
H1 doesn't go away. So you haven't used it. How many months did you use?
So I got the H1B last year October.
So you still have about 5 years left.
Yeah, it is still 2027,
Yeah. So you have no problem.
3 years.
You have all that H1B you did not use can be recaptured and used.
Okay. My another question is, I don't see me coming back to US before February, but I have scheduled my parents' B2 visa interview slots, the biometrics and interview slots in February next year. My mom just passed away a few months back, so she's
Oh.
not in the interview process, but my dad is still there. So I don't know, like what basis I should provide them the documents for B2 visa. Will their B2 visa be still valid?
Well, they have the B2 visa or they're going for the interview or
They are
dad is
going
going.
for the interview. They're going for the biometrics and interview.
See, I don't think you can help or hurt them. It is what it is. They'll take a chance, see what happens. What document do you think you can provide? There's nothing you can provide, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They don't really, it stands on its own. B2 doesn't necessarily require a documentation. Has your dad been to the US before?
No,
Has
it
he
will be the first time.
been to any country other than US?
No.
Tough call. How old is he? Is he retired?
No, not retired. He's 60.
Own business or job?
Own business, self-employed.
Good business, solid business, enough evidence.
Yes, enough evidence.
That's a good case for a B2. He is not a young person who just wants to change countries. He has an established life in India. I think it's a reasonably good chance he'll get to B2. All right.
But when I applied while filling the DS-160, I put my name as like a visitor person, like they will be staying at my place and I'll be taking care of their financial conditions. But because I will not be in the US, so
Your financial is not really required. Did you
mhm.
submit a Form I-134 affidavit of support?
Yes, I did.
What you can do is look up the frequently asked questions on State Department as well as the U.S. State Department. Sorry, the consulates, Indian consulates, the data service they use, whatever that is called, I forget. When you, what is it called, guys? Anybody know? What is that? The form processing service they use. उसका नाम क्या है यार? They use private contractors to process your forms.
Is it
Okay.
VFS?
Yeah, that is it. क्या नाम है उसका पूरा?
VFS. VFS.
VSF, yeah.
VFS.
VFS, something like that.
Victor France Service.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
VFS, but I mean, I'm just making it VFS.
VFS Global Services, yes.
VFS Global. अरे क्या बात है श्रेया, छा गए आप. अच्छा, तो they also have a frequently asked questions, set of frequently asked questions, which tells you what to do if you have to make changes to the DS-160 after it has been filed.
Okay.
So I would make the changes necessary. And I think typically they walk in with the new and the old printouts both. So let him take those in, and because situation has changed, now you're in India. So he shouldn't require an I-134. That's not even needed.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're suggesting I should contact or get the suggestions from the VFS, right?
Look at the frequently asked questions. They tell you what to do.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you so much.
Varun ji, go ahead, Varun.
Hanji, namaste, Rajiv ji. Last time we spoke about my case, so I was laid off. So my grace period ends on November 14th.
Ji.
And my employer has been able to file LCA on October 31st.
Good.
Now, until last week, there was a contingency plan to, if LCA could not be certified, let's say by November 12th, the contingency plan was that I'll file for B2 on November 13th, one day before B2, change of status from H1 and H4. I have a
Right.
spouse, so to B2. Now, today, my employer attorney says that no need to plan for B2 anymore. They are pretty optimistic that November 10th, they will get LCA certified, like coming Monday.
Well, Varun ji, let me stop you for a second.
Yeah.
Because B2 can be done online, you can
Yes.
even do it at the very last moment.
Right.
So why worry so much about it? Okay,
Right.
watch it.
So I just wanted to ask if I should keep the contingency plan in place, right? Because I cannot fully
Yes.
rely. Yes, right.
Absolutely.
Even though Tony says they're very optimistic, but
No,
nobody knows.
optimism is nice, but you are not the one who has to, drag himself back to India for a visa stamping and get stuck on
Right.
100,000.
Yeah. So the other issue they solved was that earlier there was gap between my joining date, December 1st and November 14th. Now they pulled it back. Now they are okay with filing with November 14th. So that problem is solved. Uh, Now I have a final question is my previous employer, when they extended my H1B during my notice period, 2 months notice period, I got it premium processed and my H1B was extended 3 more years. The USCIS lost my spouse I-797C somehow in the mail process, and we never got it. So we have a courtesy copy of my spouse I-97B, but we don't have the original, document that the employer would receive normally, which got lost by USPS
Are you
somewhere.
talking about her H4?
Yeah, H4, yes. My
Okay.
spouse is on H4,
Did
yes.
were you able to get her I-94?
If we have a courtesy copy of her I-797C, which has
No,
I-94.
but you don't have the I-94, do you?
So what does mean by I-94? You mean the online?
When you got your H1B, did it not have an I-94 at the bottom of the approval?
It's there. Mine is valid till September 5,
Okay.
2028.
But you don't have hers.
It's also, oh, that I have to check.
Yes.
Return.
Check that. If you don't have that, have your lawyers fix it because they might have to apply for um, a form called I-824 if nothing else.
Yeah, that's what actually they told me to apply for it. I-824. So should I apply it? Is it
Yeah.
required to apply it? Okay. We must
Unless
apply
the
it.
unless the government messed it up and they never sent you the notice, you'll
Okay.
have to apply for it.
If there
All
is
right.
no 94, I must apply for I-824. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. And I can do this simultaneously with my new company filing for it? No problem? Okay.
All
Okay,
the
sir.
best.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Anupam ji, thanks for your patience. Tell me, how can I help you?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. So,
Good afternoon.
my case is a little weird case. So, currently, I'm on H1B with my current employer. I also have I-140 with approved with this employer 3 years back. So, my H1B and I-94 expires on December 4th, 2025. So my current employer did not apply for extension because my current job was going to get over in November.
Okay.
So I gave interview in another employer, and they have filed my H1B transfer on September 19th, just one day before the proclamation, September
Okay.
19th. And
All right.
I got an RFE in October,
Mhm.
and currently they are responding to my RFE. Like they'll take another couple of weeks that they said to respond for my RFE, but it is cutting very close to December 4th, 2025.
That
Uh,
December 4th is that the deadline for RFE response?
no, it's my I-94 is when it expires.
Yeah, but you already filed the H1B transfer in a timely manner. So
Right.
then when does your I-94 expire? How does that matter?
Okay. And my current employer also now he because the job got extended, he is willing to file my H1B again, and he's like till now he was not able to file, but now he wants to file since LCA has opened up. So
They can file. Um, you can have multiple H1Bs going on at the same time unless you have some contract issue on which I can't comment.
no, there is no contract issue.
So I don't see any problem.
So
So
what our concern was that if the approval for RFE doesn't come and from employer and my current employer, if they are not able to file because of the LCA backlog by December 4th, do I need to file for a, because my wife also has I-140, is it safe to file a change of status for H4 at the last moment like December 1st or something?
I think so.
Okay. And it does not impact the H1 transfer and the H1 extension? It
No,
will.
it doesn't.
So, so once it is approved, I can withdraw the H4?
What is it?
Once my H1B transfer is approved, I can
You still
withdraw.
need an H4.
Okay.
So don't withdraw it. Wait till it's approved. Hopefully you get an I-94 with that one.
Okay. So once it is approved, I can withdraw. Once H1B transfer is approved, I can withdraw the change of status application for
Yes,
H4.
you should actually withdraw it as a part of the H1B.
Okay. Okay. And if my current employer, say supposedly the H1 transfer get rejected for some reason, and my current employer, he files an H1B extension after the change of status has been filed.
No problem.
No problem. There is no impact for change of status for any one of
Yeah,
these.
you just have to revoke the change of status so that it doesn't impact a pending or an approved H1B. Because whatever is approved last, H1 or B2, becomes your status. So
Okay.
if the H1B gets approved, you immediately withdraw the B2.
Okay. H4, H4.
Or H4, H1 for you also.
Okay.
If you file a B2 or something like that, which you don't have to. But anybody who has two statuses pending needs to be aware that whatever gets approved last would be your status. So act accordingly.
Yeah, and my last question is, since
You're
I'm
gonna have to
filing.
make it really quick. I have a lot of people still waiting.
Sure. Yeah, this is my last question. So my last question is, since I'm filing for change of status for H4, H1 to H4, shall I file for EAD as well, or shall I hold on for the EAD?
Why not do it all together?
Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you so much, sir.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. All the best, Ji.
Thank you.
Anantaji, you're welcome, Anupamji. Anantaji, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you. Recently, on 3 days back, my friend actually received a mail from the embassy stating that his visa is revoked. So,
Was it revoked because he had a criminal encounter?
it's not a criminal encounter. Yeah, it's because due to a reckless driving, which he has done 1 year back.
Okay.
So with the help of attorney, he tried to fulfill the case. That is, the case has been decided, sir, actually, with the help of attorney. But before itself, he received the notice recently on 3 days back that his visa is revoked.
Okay, but does the notice also say that as long as you're in the US, there is no problem? If you travel, you have to get a new visa.
Oh no, sir, it doesn't say anything like that.
That's how it typically works. So what I want you to do is have him talk to a lawyer locally where the reckless driving occurred. Okay.
Oh, actually, that case has been decided, sir.
All right. Listen to what I just said.
Okay.
Talk to a lawyer in the state where the reckless driving occurred, and talk to a lawyer who does deportation defense, removal cases, deportation cases.
Okay.
Okay. Ask them what are the consequences and what steps should we take. Most of these cases, the way it works is, if the case has been dismissed, there's no conviction, or if it is just a traffic violation, not a criminal offense, it should not be a problem. Okay. But rather than me trying to make guesses about what happened, what the local law is, what the state procedures were taken, was it a deferred adjudication, I have no knowledge of what the problem is. Talk to a deportation lawyer in the state where the reckless occurred. You'll be fine. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Aditi, you're welcome, Ji. Aditi Ji, go ahead. Aditi Nair. All right. Sakib. Sakib.
Hey, hello Rajiv ji.
Hello,
Hope
sir.
you're
How are
doing
you,
well.
Sakib?
I'm good. My questions, and I need guidance regarding the lost approval notice for the H1B. H1B was filed this year. It was approved in July or something.
Filed
H1B
premium or non-premium?
non-premium, unfortunately. But it was approved in late July. It automatically started on October 1st, and my STEM OPT terminated. But we never received the approval letter. So company had to put me on leave of absence.
Okay.
And they reached out to USCIS, and USCIS said just to apply for I-824 duplicate notice. We applied for that. Unfortunately, the processing time is 16 months.
Yep.
And we also applied for the Freedom of Information Act, and through that, we are not sure. Even if it comes, will it be used for the?
Let me ask you another question. What is stopping you from applying for the H1B again?
H1B again from the same company?
Premium processing.
Apply for.
Let your lawyers figure out how best to do it. Just do another H1B. That will be the fastest route.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, the immigration firm that we are working with is not very helpful, and we have to kind of go figure out things and tell them, can we use this?
You go and say, I figured it out. Can you file another H1B for me?
Another H1B. Okay. And since I am employed but unpaid, do I come under the category of 60 days?
I think
unemployment days?
you have a unique situation, and government should forgive the fact that you've not been able to work because you don't have a proof of work authorization. So that's what I would argue, and I think it's a good argument. Circumstances beyond your control.
Okay. And one last question, promise. My company is trying to send me on a international assignment to India until we get the approval notice.
Don't go without sorting this out. You could get stuck with 100,000.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
just file another H1B.
Okay. Thank you.
All the best. Aditya ji, go ahead. Aditya K.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thank you so much for doing this call. Hope you are doing well. So, I'm fortunate to have a job in this environment, and I hope everyone figures their situation soon. So, in my case, I recently got myself filed EB1A approved using
Good.
on my own. So, since my priority date from my previous employers was current, I ported it. So, I'll be soon starting adjustment of status. Now, about my job, so I'm currently in H1B visa, and my current employer has a EB to NIW pending under regular processing. I would prefer to continue doing adjustment of status on my own outside of company attorney. Do I
Right.
need to tell them to withdraw NIW, or it has no impact on my AOS based on EB1A?
It has no impact.
Okay. And later, let's say my H1B renewal comes, I'm ending 6 years. Do I need to tell them to use my latest I-140? In the worst case, my thing doesn't come, or they can use my old employer's
They can use either or.
either or. Okay. And the last question, I promise, is when they renew my H1B now, do they do it for 1 year instead of three because of this fact, or they can continue usual 3 year
They
renewal?
probably do 1 year.
Okay. But at that point, I think it will be in my benefit to let them know, right?
You
When
will
that
have to let
situation
them know that I
have to let
haven't.
them.
Yeah.
Before that, there is no legal or reason to that. Okay. Thank you so much, Rajiv. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. All the best. Abhiji, go ahead. Abhi.
Hi, thank you so much for giving me a chance to ask my questions. So
Sure.
I have a question on STEM OPT RFE. So the backstory is I completed my 12 months OPT and submitted my STEM OPT extension application at the end of June. And that's before my initial OPT expired. And since then, I've been working under the 180 automatic extension. So during my initial OPT, I already used almost 90 days allowed of unemployment. And
Right.
while waiting for my STEM OPT, I got laid off. And after 2 weeks of that, I received this RFE.
Okay.
So it's asking for current employee information, pay stub, offer letter, and like beginning and end date of my employment. So when is the best time to actually respond to this RFE? Should I wait until I get another job since I don't have
I
like
don't think you have a choice, Abhi, because if you if you file for it now, they'll probably deny the application.
okay.
Okay. I
So
don't think we
just
have a choice, but discuss it with your DSO. If they say something different than what I have said, come back and talk to me.
oh, I actually did discuss it with my
And what
DSO.
did they say?
They said to wait till I get another job. The
I
only,
agree.
yeah, tricky situation is so another question I guess I have is so I want to confirm whether the additional 60 days of unemployment that we get during STEM, what is it, the STEM OPT is applicable for now.
I
So
do not know the answer. I don't think it is, but I'll have to look at the regulations. Okay. Because this is 180-day extension. The question is, you know what? I did look into this one time. If I remember correctly, I don't remember what the answer was. Uh, the short question is, does the unemployment time run during the 180-day
yeah.
period that will have the automatic extension? And I think my conclusion was it does.
So this
I did this. I remember reviewing the regulations. My conclusion, if I remember it correctly, was that it does run.
So I'll have the 60-day automatic, what is it, unemployment
You've
time
got you've
during
got to you've got to do or die within the 60 days or go back to school and do a CPT or just another degree.
Okay, so I have about like 60 days until I get another job, and at
Yes.
least.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All the best, Jim.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Maitri go ahead. Maitri Rana.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much for doing this. So my question here is, like I got my H1B approved recently on October 24, but my project ended on 21st October. So now my case is like, what are my options? Like if I just pass my
Maitri ji,
Uh-huh.
you did get some pay stubs while you were on H1B?
No, actually, I didn't. But there are few pay stubs to be run like for the previous pay, but I didn't get the pay stubs yet.
But you did work while you were on H1B.
No, I did not work because my H1B was approved post my end of project, yes.
Okay. And your projects ended after October.
Like in October, 21st October, and my H1B got approved on 24th.
And you got a change of status, right? You went from
Yes,
F1.
yes, I was on CPT initially. So yeah, in this case, what should I do? Like, do I have an option of going from H1 to, because I still have my CPT remaining until 2026 April. So
No,
can I,
no. No, no,
I
no,
can,
no. If you got a change of status, CPT is over.
okay, okay,
So my argument would be that you have 60-day grace period. And
okay.
when does that 60-day grace period begin? I would say it begins on October 24th itself.
October 24th itself. And in like, is there any other option? Like, can I go on B1 or B2? Like, just in case being the market situation, or can I just change to F2 if possible? Like,
Yes, I think F2 premium processing is a good idea.
okay. And then while that period, like my H1 would be active, correct? And later on, I can transfer to H1.
Yeah, so I don't know what you mean by active. You are in grace period.
Okay.
So you're considered to be H1B simply because that's the grace period. Question
Okay.
is, does grace period apply if you never joined the employer? I would say yes, it does, but that's an argument, not the law. Okay.
Okay.
So all things considered, F2 premium processing makes the most sense. If you do get it, I would then say that you can convert back to H1B whenever you get a job without the 100,000 problem.
Okay. Okay. That answers my question. Thank you so much, sir, for helping with this.
You're welcome, Ji. All the best.
Thank you.
AM. AM.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Yeah, thanks for hosting this, by the way. So really quick on my situation, I was laid off about 50 days ago, so I'm in my grace period on H1B, and I had a new job offer. So because of the government shutdown, they just filed for the LCA this Monday. So I'm in my last 5 days of my grace period, and they were hoping to file for B2 towards the end if they don't get LCA and if they are unable to submit the file for USCIS. But recently, what happened was my previous company reached out back saying that they need help with one of my project that I was working on, and if I'm willing to join them back temporarily, or like it's more, they gave me that option to accept temporarily or a little long term. And they mentioned that they did not revoke the visa yet. So would you prefer me to, stay more on my new company and do the B2 route in case it slips my 60-day period, or consider joining the previous company for a little bit and then just have my transfer completed?
I don't remember exactly what the rules are when they let you go and within 60 days they want to hire you back. Have your lawyers confirm that. If that is an option, I think that's the better option.
Okay.
So I'm talking to a couple of lawyers and few of my other ex-colleagues who are also in the same boat with me. So I'm getting mixed opinions. Some lawyers said that you can join the previous company. Some lawyers said that USCIS might issue an RFE or it's a bit sketchy there because there's a gap in the pay slip and now they're getting you back. So what do you think?
I haven't looked into this. I don't remember exactly what the rules are. I don't like to make up things unless I'm 100% sure or at least close to sure. I know that there was something that covered this situation. People go out in the 60 days, can they be hired back? And I don't remember what the answer was. Somebody should look it up for you.
Got it.
If
Any
that's
resource?
an option, then that's the better option.
So you think going back with them temporarily is a better option if
That's what I think.
so
That's
so at least on top of your head, can you just point me to which area I can look into for this or?
I don't remember, sir. Sorry. Um, I don't remember.
Got it. Okay.
All the best.
Yeah. Last question. Is it better if I can just reach out back to you so you can maybe help dig this a bit deeper?
I have zero time to do research.
Not right now, but afterwards. Like I can get consultations from you on
No,
that.
I understand, but the thing is, in 15 minutes, will I be able to find the answer? I don't know. You want me to try, I will try, but I can't guarantee that I'll be able to find you the answer. I'll certainly give it a shot.
Got it. Thank you so much.
All right. All the best.
Thanks.
Madhurji, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv ji. I did reach out to you on LinkedIn, and so my question, and you did reply, but then I'll just rephrase everything what I had. I have an EB1B from my university, and I got two notices. One, the initial notice had my priority date that I had ported from my NIW, which is 2020. In the year 2020, so that was the first 485 receipt that I got. After a week, I got another receipt for making an online case, um, which said the priority date is 2025 October.
Yeah, I think I told you to get that
Yes.
corrected, right? Just reach out to USCIS customer service.
So my attorney here from the university is saying that let's wait for a month or so and then raise um case query.
What is the point of waiting for 1 month? Why not do it
Because
right
I
now?
reached out to USCIS and they said to use the tool online and do a typo
Yeah, I
graphic.
agree. Absolutely. Act on it now. What is the point of waiting? It's not like it's going to autocorrect.
Okay.
You know? So
Because
yeah.
my attorney is saying that that is because your old receipt, the first receipt says the correct priority date.
No,
You
but
don't have to worry about it.
I don't want to take a chance with something like this.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Priyaji, go ahead, Priya.
Yeah, hi sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So I am currently in H1B sir and it's valid till next year September. And I also applied for a change of location H1 amendment, which initially gave up RFE and then it was denied. And neither the lawyer or the employer received the notices. So without the notice, they can't do an appeal to that. So they have done another amendment immediately in consular process this time with premium processing.
No,
And
then you'll be subject to 100,000.
yeah, that's what happened, sir, now. So my
Are
question
you
is,
stuck in India, Priyaji?
no, I'm currently in US, sir.
Huh.
So
No, they
my
should
old
they
H1 with old address, I mean, do you think it's still valid? Should I go back there?
How long have you worked at the new location?
So it's been going on almost from an year, sir. The amendment has been going on for an year, and
So there is a regulation, Priyaji. Have
mhm.
your lawyers look into it. Give me 1 second. I think I just looked it up this morning. 1 second. Write it down. I'll give it to you. Give me one
Sure,
sec.
sir.
Where did I save it? I have so much data. Over 1 million files. Let's see, where do we go? Yeah, I know where it is. Got it. Let's go to H1B folder. H1B folder. And I think it was I did it in, Are Baba. I think it was in 60 days. Was it 60 days or 6 years? No. No, 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 no. Oh, I know where it is. I think it's in my notes. Let's see. No, it's not in my notes. Or rejoining an unrevoked H1B. That's it. So the regulation is give me 1 second. It's under the main regulation that contains this is the language of the this is the what I'm posting in the chat is the language, and it's under 8 CFR 8 number 8 CFR as in Code of Federal Regulations.
Okay.
214.2. Okay. 214.2 is a huge regulation because it contains all the subsections of H1, F1, B1, everything.
Okay.
But if you do a search in 8 CFR, it's available online.
Okay.
This is what you look. This is the language. Give me 1 second. Here's the chat. This is the language of the regulation.
Okay, sir.
If for any reason the new H1B is denied or revoked, or the new H1B employment ceases before the new petition is approved, the alien remains in H1B status and is authorized to work for the employer who was the subject of the prior approved H1B petition. So you can go back to the old job.
Okay, sir. So the old location you're saying.
That's what I think. All
Okay,
right.
sir.
Have your
And
lawyers open.
do you think should I wait for that second amendment, which has that 100K proclamation, sir? It doesn't make sense to wait.
No, it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. If you are going to do something, go back to that location, apply for an H1B amendment again.
Okay, sir. And if they ask for like how these many days you did not apply.
Here is the regulation that allows me to do this. So hopefully that works. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you,
All
sir.
the best. You're welcome. Arushi ji, go ahead. Arushi.
Hello, sir. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, my situation is that my H-1B is approved till 2027. I got laid off few months back and I applied for B2 towards the end of my grace period. I got an RFE on the B2. I submitted the response and I got approved. So right now my B2 is approved till the end of December. So now that my B2 is approved, I've been in touch with few employers and even they are a little bit more engaged now that they know it's approved and not in pending status.
Right.
But as you know, holiday season, things, there are still delays and December 29th is not far. So if needed, if for any reason there's just a month or so of buffer that I need to just get the H1 transfer to the new organization done, especially knowing that I've already had an RFE, should I plan for a B2 extension or should I do maybe F1 in that case,
This
if
is a
needed?
very tough call because even the F1 can be denied if they say, well, it looked like you're just shill-shelling. You go from one to the other. But getting a B2 extension, you're going to be stuck for a long time. Tough choice. I would probably choose F1 premium processing.
Okay. And sorry for the basic question, can that be done online, like the B2? Or would I need to maybe hire an attorney for paper?
No, I don't think you need to hire a lawyer. You can talk to the school about it. But I think it can be done online. I don't exactly remember the process.
Okay.
We've never done it online. We always do it by paper.
Okay, so I'll keep that buffer like a week, 10 days before the B2 expiry before applying.
Good idea.
Okay.
Take care.
All right.
All the best,
Thank you.
man. You're welcome. Krishna ji, you are back.
रिया राजीव जी
क्या है? Tell me.
सॉरी आई थिंक मैं काफी वाइटल डिटेल्स आई थिंक आपको दिया नहीं था एंड इफ यू कैन अलाउ मी सो PhD chemistry, worked in US 10 years, TN and H1. Last year, I-140 under EB1B got approved, and then afterwards, because I had already consumed my 6 years of H1, so I got 3 more years of H1B based on I-140, and that was until October 27. H1B, and then when I turn around from US to Canada, then passport got an admission stamp valid till 27 October, and then in the mid of this year, I lost a job, and I stepped out of USA to Canada. Right. In now there is a new employer is thinking about doing H1 for it, and that's what the background is. So we have heard it generally that if consular processing is there, then there's 100,000. For Canadian, I think it was unknown, but
It
now
still is kind of unknown. We don't really know what they're going to do.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So that's where when I read this one line in someone's RFE that that language was that your petition is seeking consular notification, or pre-flight notification, or port of entry notification. Hence, 100,000 is applicable. It says.
Yeah, I think that is the problem, because the Canadian equivalent of consular processing is pre-flight inspection.
Okay, right.
All right.
Yeah. So I did call this Detroit CBP, and I asked them, and they said, "Hey, it's a USCIS 100,000. We don't charge here." So then I said, "Yeah, I understand, sir."
Actually, CBP, consulate, USCIS, all three can charge.
Right. So he said it's a USCIS. So I said, so for Canadian, when I cross the border, will generally Canadians get pre-flight notification or border port of entry notification? He says no notification. I think maybe.
See, look, I have no comment beyond what I told you.
Got it.
I still have the same comment. Try karke dekh lo. They are not going to shoot you if you don't have 100,000. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I think in RFE level they can probably deny at that point.
If
Right?
there is an RFE, you don't know what's going to happen. All right.
Okay.
All the best, Chief.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Akshay ji, go ahead.
Hi, Rajiv ji. Thanks so much for doing this. I know you must be tired now. I'll try to keep it that way. I am being laid off. Tomorrow is my last day, but I'm on H1 extension right now. It just started recently. But my perm was filed in July, and there's no decision yet, and I am going to be leaving this company. So there's the priority date, perm, everything is gone, and we're have to
Akshay ji,
start.
first the perm has to be approved. Then the I-140 has to be approved. Only then you get the priority.
Okay. And the best way to go through this layoff period is to switch to B2 online and change of status. If I
B2, F1, F2, H4, anything other than, I mean, you can't be just sitting around doing nothing, right? Got to do something to maintain status.
What would be the best, B2 or F1?
I like F1 if you are genuinely you want to go back to school, study, and do premium processing. I like F1 better.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All the best, Ji. You're welcome. Priya ji, go ahead, Priya.
Yeah, sir. I have one more question, sir. So, my amendment has been denied, no, sir. So, from that date till the second amendment, which we filed for consular processing, till then, am I allowed to stay in the new location, or or I violated
I
staying
think
in
you should stay in the old location, which was already approved.
Okay, sir. So, by staying like this, so do you think I'm in violation already, sir?
I think it's a very difficult question to answer, because there are so many ups and downs in your case. Most of them are beyond your control. So I wouldn't worry about what your situation is. Your lawyers have to worry about, are they going to put you in deportation notice to appear? I don't think so. But you never know. With this administration, they are so crazy. But nevertheless, those are the only options, or you go outside the US. So if I were you, I would do what I told you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you,
All
sir.
the best. You're welcome. Okay, guys, there are some people who could not raise their hands. Randomly just start talking, unmute yourselves. One
Hi,
person.
Rajiv.
Sandeep ji, I saw
Hello.
first. Sandeep ji, go ahead. Then
Hi
after
Rajiv.
Sandeep ji, I'll take Sambana. Okay, Sandeep
Hi,
ji, go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Sandeep ji, go
hi,
ahead.
yeah, hi. Thank you, Rajiv ji, for doing this for us. I have two quick questions. I got laid off on 17th of October, but prior to laid off, I submit the PTO and
What
after
is PTO? Paid time leave.
paid time
Okay.
off.
Okay.
So then but my termination letter mentioned like 17th of October, but they pay me like for 1 week. So should I consider?
Don't depend on that. Just go with 18th October as the date your 60 days begins.
And second question is like they didn't deduct my last three paycheck FICA taxes. So
Yeah,
and
somebody else had the same problem. I told them to call the employer back and say, look, um, while I was on H1B till October 17th, you have to deduct my FICA.
yeah, I asked them, but they not responded yet. And my another employer,
Yeah.
like I got the
Just
offer.
just make sure you do it by email so you have
Yeah,
some
I
proof
did
of it.
email. Yeah.
That's it. You
So
can't do anything because it's the employer's control, not yours.
mhm. The second employer start my LC and starting H1B transfer process. So any problem for that transfer process?
See, if there is a problem the government has, you can show them. I asked for them to change it. There's nothing I can do about it. It's their paycheck. I can't go inside their office and change it. So,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
all
Those
right.
two questions. Yeah. Thank you so
All the
much.
best. All the best, G. Sambana Ji, go ahead, Sambana.
Hello, Rajiv sir. So
Hello.
I recently got laid off around 30th of September,
Mhm.
and I got an offer. They were not able to file for H1 because of the shutdown.
Mhm.
They started the process, and my 60-day period is ending November 30th, right?
Okay.
So my question is, um, so they said that as far if they are able to file the H1B in the grace period, I'm good. The second thing that they said that if they are not able to at least get like a certified LCA by 21st, they asked me to file H4, and they said that when then they'll file like a change of status
Mhm.
from H4 to H1B. So
Mhm.
that will be like pending H4, right? So they said that
Yeah, you can't do a change of status from a pending case. But if the
mhm,
delay was because of circumstances beyond your control, which is the government
mhm.
closed down, government should give you an H1B. They shouldn't be schmucks about it, hopefully.
Okay, so they said something like that within, since they'll be doing premium processing within the 15-day period, the USCIS will first process
No,
H4.
their confidence is
Okay.
misplaced. Their
Okay,
confidence is misplaced. No such guarantee. It used to be under Biden administration, but Trump administration has archived that policy.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, tell them to go
So,
look at that page. It says the policy has been archived.
okay. Okay, so let's see the
Ma'am,
worst
you're
case
gonna have to make
scenario.
it a little quicker because I can't
Yeah, yeah,
just do
sorry.
that.
I just want to ask the worst case scenario. So suppose my H1B doesn't get approved.
What you should
Uh,
do is, easiest
mhm,
thing, go to India, get an H4, come back, and then apply for change of status.
I see. Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. Thank
All
you.
the best. Yeah, Brinda ji, go ahead. Brinda.
Hi, Rajiv ji. Thank you for doing this. I know you
Mhm.
have been talking for a long time. So let me be quick, right? So I got laid off on October 17th, okay,
Okay.
and my husband is on EAD, and
Okay.
like I've been
What
listening.
kind of EAD, Brinda ji?
It's H4EAD.
Acha.
H4EAD, yeah, yeah, and we have worked already through Enquisite, so
Oh,
I've
I know who you are, of course.
yeah.
Mhm.
So like I got laid off recently, okay,
Mhm.
and I've been listening to your call, right? You said F1 is better so that we can get the premium and it's quicker,
Yeah.
right? And what should I do for my husband if I'm doing F2
You
and
can
getting
be F2 now, Brinda ji. Do an F2 for him.
okay for him also?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And will you be helping us with the F2 applications or should I do it
Yeah,
just?
well, we have to eat too. Yeah, we'll do it if that's what you want us to. Just tell Anna to start your case. Just say, Anna, can you help us?
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I will do that. And
Good. Go ahead, Brinda ji.
um why not B2, like, right? Like for my husband,
See, the problem with B2 is it takes so long. It could take months upon months. And if you get another job in the meantime, you can't easily convert to back to H1B if your B2 is still pending.
Okay. Okay.
समझे ना? So that is my problem with B2.
Okay. I'll reach out to you for F2. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. All the best. Ji. Good hearing from you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, anybody else has a question?
Rajiv, Ravi here.
Ji, Ravi.
Well, thanks for taking such a big call.
Of
Always
course.
appreciate you on this one.
Mhm.
Just a minute, I'm just coming on my cam.
कोई बात. Take your time.
So there's a situation. I guess you would have already. I don't know whether my cam is working or the.
No, it's not. That's okay, Raviji. Don't worry. Oh yeah, now it is.
Yeah.
Look at
So
you, Golden Gate Bridge and everything. Go ahead, sir.
I hope something golden like this comes up. तो मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है राजीव जी कि we spoke in this calls earlier as well. I was laid off and I have an in-house project right now with another consulting firm where they did my H1 transfer. So that's in process. I haven't got my not yeah H1. I haven't got the transfer yet done. I'm still giving some interviews. Just before your call, there was another interview was completed. They are trying to offer me a full-time job, which is good. There's another round to be completed, but the problem is I don't have my H1. The transfer which initiated in August, I haven't got that because that wasn't a premium process as it was an in-house project. Now, what are my options? Should I wait? Because these people are saying they can't take a contractual job. I have asked him, can they do this contract to hire, or should I just
There are,
wait for my?
Raviji, there are not too many good options for you. Okay.
No.
If you didn't have that stupid proclamation hanging over your head, I would have just said, go to India, get an H1B transfer, get a visa stamp and come back.
सही है.
अभी वो option तो है नहीं अपने पास, right? So, is your wife here in the US?
No, I'm single.
You're a very smart man, sir. Okay. So, uh, so currently your 60-day grace period is also over, right?
हाँ जी हो गया.
Only thing you are waiting for is that H1B, the pending H1B to come through.
True.
उसको प्रीमियम कर दो. That is the only thing you can do.
प्रीमियम में अटोर्नी से बात किया था कंपनी का अटोर्नी से. They were like saying it's in-house project, right? कुछ और projects आए तो then it will be good for you to get.
So then they should never have filed that case. Walk away from that case because
Okay.
In-house project is a scam 99% of the times. If somebody brings to me and says, we have an in-house project, I say, wait. If you don't have an in-house project, the government can put you in jail. It's a felony.
Yeah, correct.
So number one, did you do a market study for the in-house project? Number two, what exactly is the project? Number three, how many man hours do you anticipate? Number four, show me the systems analysis. Number five, do you have already something working? Show me a prototype. Number six, how many man hours more do you need? How many have been spent already? Which stage are you at? Which modules have been developed? I want to see everything.
Okay.
Because if I file without that, I'm getting both the employer and the employee into trouble.
Exactly. I understand because before going into this, because I was working as in full time, I have this particular thing only till December. And uske baad I won't have project and because right now I'm
Walk away.
Okay.
Walk away from this. Unfortunately, when you are in between statuses, you can't even change status.
Correct.
So unless you have somebody who is a US citizen that you've been dating for a while, I think heading back to India and waiting this out, see what happens next.
Okay. All right. I'll let you know. Okay. Thank you.
All the best, Raviji.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Guys, I think we are done for the day, everyone. Take care. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye. Take care.
Bye bye, Rajuji. Thank you.
My
Thank
pleasure,
you, sir.
guys. All the best.